We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, ready? Open wide!
Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you. Are you ready for a big day of broadcasting? You are? All right. We are too. We got a big day. Lots to talk about. So many topics. Joining us, as always, on this wonderful Tuesday, she is America's princess. Everybody, welcome Blabs to the show. Hello.
Man, I keep getting demoted. Some days I'm a queen, some days I'm a princess.
What would you like to be, Blabs? You want to be a queen or a
I
princess?
want to be king. Suck it.
That's not how this works, Blabs.
What do you mean? Why? The king is technically
Biologically.
speaking more powerful.
Blabs, biologically, you know you can't
I am
be
a
king.
12-year-old boy.
Well, then you'd be a prince, Blabs.
Shit.
That's
Damn.
right. Unless you were like one of those weird, like in medieval times where the dad dies at 29.
That's
and he
right,
has,
yeah.
like,
And then the
6-year-old
5-year-old
kid.
shows up and becomes
Right.
king. That's
And,
fine.
and everybody bows to the stupid kid like he knows what he's talking about. I always
It's
hated
like-
those stupid movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it fits. I like orange. And then every day is at National Orange Day. Like, yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm having my own conversation about being a king at like 12 years old. Because 12-year-olds don't really think and know stuff, right? So they'll just be like, every day is like French Friday or some shit, you know?
All right, listen, I'm not going to deal with this nonsense today. This is ridiculous. I know we all know she likes orange and everything, and I'm fine with being small right now. That's fine. As long as she's not on here talking her crazy talk about oranges. You stop that. Hi, Leaf.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
That was quite an exchange.
I know. My levels are low now, apparently. Phoenix was just telling me about how good I sounded before we got going. That's all right.
I was trying to tell you, but you booted me, so
Okay, thanks, Blabs.
I tried.
Hey, Leaf, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Do you like orange?
Like what? Sorry?
Do you like orange?
Like the color?
I don't know, Blabs. What kind of?
Yes.
There you go. Do you like orange leaflet? The color orange?
Or the
I think the
fruit.
color is pretty good. The fruit is decent, but it's better when it's juice. And I don't like the candy flavor of orange because it's different than the actual flavor of orange.
Can I just tell you something really quick? You can tell Leaf is a natural at what she does because the question was, do you like orange? It's a simple yes or no. And she gave us 4 different ways she either likes or dislikes orange. And I love that about Leaf. She's like, well, you know, I do like the color. And I also like the fruit, but I don't like the candy. And it was brilliant. Brilliant, Leaf. Love it.
Thank you.
That is podcasting right here. That is podcasting.
That's called ADD, actually.
Well, I appreciate it. That's excellent. All right, joining us today here on this wonderful Tuesday, we have another VTuber friend who apparently people really don't like, but we like her. And if you don't like her, get the fuck out of here. Everyone, welcome Celestium to the show.
Hello.
Sorry.
Do you like orange?
Oh, yeah.
It depends. Like if it's the annoying orange, probably not.
that's
I like oranges.
You have something on your
cut.
face.
You have something on your face?
I do. Oh no.
Oh, no, that's nice. That's okay. Well, welcome to the Orange Show, everybody. Blabs has hijacked it in the best way possible. Celestium, good to see you. How's everything going in your life?
I got blindsided again before coming here, so we're doing great.
We were talking before the show. Whenever life events happen for you, we just need to get you scheduled like a month ahead. And you know that like 2 days before you come on the show, all hell's going to break loose. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next one.
Well, Blabs, when is Celestium scheduled again next?
We actually don't have her scheduled yet. That's after the show.
Okay, good.
So
Well,
then just think 2 days before you're scheduled to appear, shit happens.
yeah, sounds good.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, speaking of all hell breaking loose, please, everybody, welcome straight from the hood, celebrating his birthday today. Put your hands together for Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix.
I thought my intro was going to be, speaking of shit happens. That's what I thought you were actually going to do.
No.
But yeah. And by the way, I love orange as well. I love it on Tic Tacs. I love it. Like, I love love pumpkins that are orange. I love candy corns that are orange. I can keep going, Craig, if you need
color.
me to.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you podcast. That's a professional podcaster.
Absolutely.
Right there. That's right. I'll say this. Orange Tic Tacs, the best Tic Tac?
Best Tic Tacs. That is correct.
I agree. Yes,
You guys are
yes.
crazy.
Uh-oh.
Leaflit. How could you?
What's
What's your
going on here,
favorite,
Lee?
white or green?
Either one
Both
is
are
better than
incorrect.
orange.
Now,
White
incorrect.
supremacy.
I'm not a Tic Tac person, though.
Oof, no. I think orange. Maybe this may be a conversation for another day, right? Because we do tackle the most important issues here, which is the best color of Tic Tacs, and we should off color. But I think first and foremost, we should probably try all the Tic Tacs maybe one day, and then do a power rankings. Anyways. This is important duties that we have
Critical.
here. That's right. All right, well, if you are into important duties, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the 140,000 just normal men who have found us over on YouTube. The 40,000 plus who have found us over at rumble.com/sidescrollers. You can watch us over on Twitch, but we are not live over on Twitch today because we are helping Celestium out because we don't want her to get hit with the ban evasion tactic because she has been banned off of Twitch. Well, we'll get to that in just a little bit.
Infamy.
Yes. But you can also follow us over on Kick. We're live there. We're live everywhere, which is great. Quick heads up, quick reminder. We have a lot of good things coming up over on Side Scrollers Plus. I encourage you to join us for free over there using promo code FREE. You can try us out for a free month. We just put together our schedule for the next little bit. And I'll tell you this, it's pretty damn packed. Pretty damn packed, if I do say so myself. We have Blabs Versus on the way. We have some me reacting to some classic Screw Attack stuff from a long time ago. Doing that, a lot more of that. So people have been asking for me to do that. So we're going to do it. We also have some other things coming very, very soon. Potential another VTuber event. So join us over at Side Scrollers Plus and you'll knock your fucking socks off. Sorry for the language, but that should be the tagline. Side Scrollers Plus. It'll knock your fucking socks off. Once again, I apologize for all the bad language I'm using today, Celestium.
You're good.
Okay.
Look, I've been gaming with Leaflit. I got it.
Wow.
I love her
That's
though. She's
true.
cool.
Well, today we are in the middle of the first ever greatest console ever tournament right now. This is exciting. We even have an asset. Look at this. Look at that go. It's got stars and sparkles and all sorts of stuff. We are going to determine the greatest console ever. Yesterday, we had our first matchup, and it was an intense matchup between the Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo DS. And wouldn't you know it, you all chose the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, advancing over the DS. I know I threw a curveball at you right there. So the GBA advanced yesterday. It is matchup number 2 in the first round. Phoenix, can we go to today's Side Scroller Showdown to see what today's matchup is?
You can. This one's a good one. This one, and there's really only one true winner, so you better vote accurately. Here
That's right.
we go.
Today's Side Scroller Showdown, in a battle of consoles, the best console ever made, will be the PlayStation 1 versus the N64. Oh boy, the console wars are going crazy. We're even going to put it at the top of the chat, top of the screen, so you know what's happening right now. That's the original PlayStation versus the N64. My, oh my. This one could get intense. Phoenix, let's go to the bracket to see where we're at right now. You can see on the left side of the screen, there was yesterday's matchup, the GBA versus the DS, the Game Boy Advance advancing. Over on the other side of the bracket, we have the PlayStation 1 taking on the N64 today. As always, you can help determine the winner through your super chats, direct donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. We'll calculate it all up, and we will advance the winner to the next round as day by day we'll be unveiling a brand new matchup in the greatest console ever tournament. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Great job. All right. Oh, look at Phoenix. He's a true champion.
Here we go.
Phoenix, do you have any input on which one you'd like to see advance?
It's the N64, easily.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I guess we'll see what the chat has to say. Ladies, do you have any thoughts on this battle?
I'm with Phoenix on that one. But this one's really
Atta
fun
girl.
because it's actually like the same generation, right? Like the actual
Yes.
same.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say PlayStation 1.
We have N64, we have PlayStation 1. Celestium, any...
Because I've never played a 64, so
So I've played neither, so Gen Z, but if I had to pick the N64,
I want to let you guys know that the last few days, I've been bugging Blabs and Phoenix to do this little segment because we saw Darkside Phil play Goldeneye on the N64 and he died to the first guy.
Wait, like the first guy, like literally the guy in the tower.
Yes, well, he couldn't figure out how to pull the
All right.
trigger button to shoot.
what?
Oh my.
Yeah, it is as stupid as it sounds.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad. As a matter of fact, I feel like we need to watch it right now because
Boy,
Yeah, I need
howdy.
the context on this one.
yeah, you need a little more context here. We'll watch it because why not? I hope Phil never changes. I really do. Here's him. I'm guessing this is his first time playing GoldenEye here.
Here we are. Oh my.
Oh, with that guy.
What the fuck? How do you fuck you play this? This is insane. What the fuck? What is going on? How do you play this shit? Whoa! How do I fire my gun?
Wait, this can't be real. This is a bit.
What the
I think
fucking
so.
shit?
Yeah.
This is real.
What makes me laugh harder is I actually imagine the real James Bond on this mission, and he's just doing this, and he can't figure out what the fuck to do. He's just
Just whoa! This is done looking around. That's hilarious.
How do I fire? No, he did a front roll. He did a frontal roll. How do you play?
Okay, that made it way funnier. Like the roll before finishing him off.
good old tactical roll.
It was such a slow roll too here. Just whoop.
No, he did a front roll. He did a frontal roll. How do you play? Hold R to aim. Use Z to fire. What the fuck is Z? There's a Z button on here.
That's the one that's like a gun trigger.
Yes, that is literally the trigger in the game. Yes, Z.
007 died in the parking lot.
He's so
James
good.
Bond would be disappointed.
So my idea has been that whenever one of these clips of DSP playing these games just absolutely failing, I feel like we should have Blabs pull up the exact same game and see how she'd do, because I think that Blabs would instantly be able to kill that guy. Like,
So if you want me to do it live, we actually have Salty Cracker on Thursday, and I thought that'd be perfect for Salty.
okay, let's do it. Let's do it live on Thursday.
There you go.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Excellent. It'll be Blabs versus Goldeneye.
Blabs versus first guy.
Yes.
Blab's first time N64.
Blabs, I do have some big tips for you, actually, going into this.
Aw.
Yeah. Watch
Don't
out for
die?
just watch out for the action roll. It'll get you. It'll get you right there. So put it on the
It's
docket.
already on the run sheet for Thursday.
All right. You guys mark your calendars now. Thursday, Blabs versus Goldeneye. All you need to do, Blabs, is shoot the first guy. That's it.
I should be all right.
I sure as hell hope so. I
We'll
sure
find
hope
out.
so. Yes, well, we will find out. All right. We are off and ready to go early with this intense battle of the PlayStation versus the N64 today. We have Whistler V coming in with a buck. Says Blabs is identifying as Jeffrey today. What is that?
Like from Toys R Us? The giraffe?
I think
No.
no, I think it was more talking about how you wanted to be a king.
Oh.
Yeah, at the top of
Jeff
the show.
Keighley?
Oh, Joffrey. Is it Joffrey?
Oh, like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cthulhu Waifu for 10 says Mahong, normal Craig, fragile Blabs, and 1-inch Phoenix.
Why am I
personally-
fragile?
I don't know. I personally have the opposite problem. I have to be careful not to trip on it. I walk like Vince McMahon. Well, congratulations, Cthulhu
You are lucky.
Waifu.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go. Congratulations on that. New York Giants fan says, joke of the day. I told my psychiatrist I was hearing voices in my head. He told me, I don't see a psychiatrist. It's good. Wist for 10 says, Celestium, are you going to World War debate an event in Atlantic City in April? Should be some great debates to watch. Jay Dyer versus Stefan Molyneux is one of the I'm most hyped for. What's up with that?
I didn't even know he was coming to my state. I might have to, maybe.
What is World War debate? Is that an event or something?
Sounds like it. I'm not. Now I want to look this up. I'll double check.
Excellent.
It's been
Hey,
getting more popular, like debate conventions and stuff.
Debate are huge. Yeah. Give it up for Iron Bear, who became a new member over on YouTube. That's awesome. And give it up for Vesker Bino, who gifted 5 kick subs. Hell yes, Vesker Bino. Thank you very much. We love our kick subs. We love our Rumble subs. Love all of our subs. That's great. John says, you need to do music streams on Plus, Craig. Ooh, that would be fun. People love the music streams. I love them too. VJ says, PS1, let's go. Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII. Noff said right there. To balance it out. Cookie Dawn for 2 says for the N64. Ooh, man, it's going to get hot and heavy. Pigeon Man is right. N64, best hands down. Thanks from Punish Buster. That's $20 for the N64 right there. Young Stove came in and says, for the PS1, it was revolutionary. Hear that, Blabs? It was revolutionary. Yeah.
I mean, it was. So
yeah, especially for
unlike
fighting
those
games.
NHL, NFL, wrestling, whatever the fuck video games, those were not revolutionary.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the year, right?
It does.
Yeah, absolutely. N64 was cool, but man, come on down to Fraggle Rock, Blabs. Phoenix, you're Chad.
Thank you so much.
He's Phoenix, actually. He's not Chad. Zippia says 3 words, Ocarina of Time, N64 for the win. There's 2 for N64. Vescarbino says, I never heard of never had N64 growing up, only later, so I have to go with PlayStation. The nostalgia hitting everybody. Thank you very much, Vescarbino. Cthulhu says, Crash Bandicoot, Resident Evil, Twisted Metal, and Armor Core. Vote is PlayStation 1. Woo. Let's see how this goes today. Runner says, it's the PS1. It had Final Fantasy VII, Tomb Raider, the OG Resident Evil, PS1 hands down. There's 1 for PlayStation. Emerald Ultima says N64 was my first console, though I did play a bit of PS1 as well around the same time. Got to have it with the N64. Thank you so much, Emerald Ultima. And your avatar kind of looks like a weird set of balls. Just saying that. Just want to point that out. Romer says N64 for 10. Says best diversity of games. Mario Party, GoldenEye, Zelda, Quake, Banjo-Kazooie, Doom, Resident Evil, although PlayStation 1 were better resolution games compared to the N64. So, N64 for more options. There's 10 for
But N64 had the way better loading times, too.
Good point. Off the cartridges, yes. Mm-hmm. St. D says PS1 hands down. That was my jam during my high school days. This is going to get intense today. I can feel it. Christmas Loving Engineer for 20 says, my vote is for the N64. I still play mine wherever I have free time. Also, shout out to you guys for the entertainment of the last 2 weeks while I healed up from pancreatitis. Definitely made this last few days better.
Hopefully you're doing good, my friend.
Yeah, man, that's pretty crazy. Sorry you dealt with that, but I'm glad we could help you get through it. Congratulations on the N64 with your money's going to that. And congratulations on being better. Wahinamo, I can't read your name. I just totally butchered that. Says Rakunana household was Nintendo only, so biased towards N64. I just butchered your super chat, but thank you for the N64 love.
That's 6-7.
6-7?
6-7. Rokunana. 6-7 in Japanese.
Was that what it is? Okay, thank you. Play Star Ocean for the PlayStation 1. Criminally underrated. Thank you very much. Dan Hibiki says, hi, Celeste and Leaf. Great to see you together on here. This is for whatever Celestium wants. You want Celestium, you get to pick.
N64.
10 for the 64. Looney Lenny says, I have to go with PlayStation because we got the PlayStation 2. There we go. There's 5 for the PlayStation. Anthony for 10 says, N64 is one of the worst controllers in history. I just can't. PS1 all the way. There's 10 for the PlayStation 1.
But see, the N64, though, gave us all of the elements. It paved the way for the modern controller.
It did.
right? We got the stick, and then we got the rumble function. Like that's on
Yeah.
every controller now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog.
But everyone thought it
standard
was
here.
dumb, by the way, when it came out. The rumble pack, it was like, this is so dumb. Like, who the fuck wants this? And now everybody has it.
Apparently,
Everybody
everyone
wants
is the answer.
Did you guys think the same thing? Like what the hell is this? Like, who
Yes.
cares if it shakes in my hand, right? Like,
Hmm.
Well, I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. Did I think it was kind of unnecessary? Yeah, but I still thought it was pretty cool. Emerald Ultima came in and says, my profile pic is actually a nobody symbol from Kingdom Hearts 2. Or balls.
Yeah, or a really cool set of balls.
Yeah, or balls, yes. Goose, the cake part, says, we wouldn't have
There's my
any-
kid's name. Yeah, right.
any of the modern games out the N64. Smash 64 and Ocarina of Time paved the way for all future games. Thank you very much. Memories of Rim says N64 better top 5, PS1 better overall. Put my money to Leaflet's choice.
N64.
All right. Blast Music. Blastbox AI Music says N64 had Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's a gem of a game. Commodore fan says, I was a PC kid. A lot of the games on the PS1 were on PC, so I'm going to go with N64 for being different. Plus, most of them work, unlike the PlayStation 1. There you go. There's 5 for the PlayStation for the N64. Do what David does, says going to the dentist. 2 for the N64. Well, David's going to go to the dentist, so we all should do that. 16-bit dude says, hello, y'all. PS1, that is all. Wow, I did not expect that from you, 16-bit dude. There's 20 for the PS1. Zinnick for 70. What is that, Blabs? ZAR?
That's African Rand.
Oh, excellent. He says, fake monies to the PlayStation 1. South Africa got very little Nintendo stuff. Only Game Boy, still the GameCube. We were all PlayStation kids. Friends' older brother imported the N64. We spent hours on the PlayStation. So that's for the PlayStation
So that's
right there.
$4.32, Phoenix.
All your fake South African money over there.
Thank you.
And Iron Bear came in and says, only played N64. Here's to support Celestium and Leaflit. Hope you two are doing great. Celeste is sweet and Leaf is very reasonable with her responses. And also apparently a giant bigot because of your reasonable nature.
Very true.
Yes.
That's right. And GM Raptor says PS1 for 10. Says Tekken 3. You can see all the games right there. And now collecting games again. Great games like Wipeout, Jet Moto, Colony Wars, G Police series. Thank you so much, GM Raptor. And Crumbs for 1 says, as much as I love N64, I got to go with the PlayStation because of Soul Reaver. All right. Thank you so much, Crumbs. Okay, that was a giant vomit of support right there. We should get a quick update before we get into the news here. What do we have today, Phoenix?
We have a close one. Here we go. We've got $85.31 for the PlayStation 1 and $105.99 for the proper console of the N64. Wow. Very close.
No bias at all from you, Phoenix.
Nope,
I appreciate
not at all.
that. Thank you for that, Phoenix. Appreciate that. It is a close matchup, so make sure you guys go in and support with your Super Chats, Direct Donations, and Rumble Rants. Appreciate that. All right.
You know what's the best thing about the PS1 was, though?
Tell me,
It was
Leafy.
very abusable. If like you have no money, it was very abusable as a kid because like, you could burn games and then you could like just play anything on it. You couldn't really do that with an N64.
No,
could
that was
burn-
way harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piracy.
Yeah, burn
is not a-
CDs.
Yes, and the easiest to pirate was obviously the Dreamcast. for
Yes.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You needed a game for that. I think it was it Crazy Taxi?
Yes, Crazy Taxi. Yeah.
There was like a specific game you needed, right? To like do the thing to like actually play Bleem. Wasn't it Bleem? Was it the name
I
of it?
don't know if that's true because I mean, like my Dreamcast, I remember just being able to just right out of the box, unless it was modded prior. I bought it used, so maybe.
Ooh.
I burned the freak out of games for my Dreamcast. I had every Dreamcast game.
Yeah,
I had them all, baby.
You could do that though with the PS1. It's just you need a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah.
You can disc swap. So like I used to put in like a legit disc and I would listen to the sounds it makes and then I would know when it reads the data for the I forget what it's called, the copyright protection. And then you just switch the disc to like your burn disc and it works.
Oh, well, now we know how to hack. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
I had no money for games. I was like, I wanted it bad.
No, I think that's great. I think hey, no, there are reasons for. Listen, I feel like you should support the artist, right? I'm a big believer in that, right? But when you make it so easy, you know,
when the shopkeeper's blind. I mean,
Right. You know, no, you're telling me nobody at Sega was like, we should probably not let people just burn games right onto CDs. But no.
I don't think you could. I think wasn't there like a thing that you had to add to it? I'm pretty sure.
No.
I don't think so.
Nope. You could just go right
Yeah.
into it.
Really? Like you could just straight up like take a disc
Straight up
from Dreamcast.
That's it. Yep.
And then copy it and then it just runs?
The end.
The end. Yep. That was ultimately the demise of the Dreamcast right there. back
Yeah.
in the day.
Really?
Yeah. PlayStation 1 had a little bit of protection to it. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. We have our first bomb today. $100 from Akon. Look, there you are. There's Celeste just running along, doing a little
That's
bit of
really
frolicking.
cute.
Look at this. That's adorable. Says had more nostalgia with PlayStation 1 than the N64, so I'm going with PlayStation 1 also. Hello, Leaf and Celeste, and happy birthday to Phoenix. Akon. Let's get you on the wall, my man. Let's go. Thank you very much. That's excellent.
Thank you very much.
That's all. Happy birthday, Phoenix.
Dude, thank you so much.
That's good. Akon, thank you for your great support. That's going to put a little bit of damage right there. But by the way, we have some Bitcoin. Zorak came in with some support, some Bitcoin support over on Rumble Wallet. That's excellent. Thank you very much for that, Zorak, for your Bitcoin support right there. And 16-bit dude says, to be fair, we grew up poor. Our choices were one or the other. PlayStation 1 was cheaper doing with the games. No regrets. Another vote for the PlayStation 1. There's 20 for the PlayStation 1. All right, we will we'll scroll some of your supers.
I don't like the
tally up.
turn that this just made, Craig. I'm not a big fan of how much we just turned the tables there.
All right, you want to take a look at it real fast, Phoenix?
Wait, this is a tough choice, but I got to go. Okay, there we go. Hold.
It's totally not Mau Mau's avatar. Thank you, Mr. Bill.
There we go.
What do we have here, Phoenix?
205.30 for the PlayStation 1 and $110.99 for the N64. Honestly, though, as much as I'm very biased here, you really can't go wrong with either one. Like, they really had some great exclusives on both consoles. Like, again, we mentioned like Resident Evil on the PlayStation and Crash Bandicoot. Those are quote unquote banger games from the past. So,
Well, thank you for that, Phoenix. They were indeed banger games.
that is correct.
All right. Let's get into it, friends. We have a lot to talk about. Glad you're with us. We'll continue to tally up your votes in our greatest console ever tournament, PlayStation versus Nintendo 64 today. But right now it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard News.
I know that you're a big fan of this game, and I still have no idea how to say this. How do you say that?
Uh-oh.
Umamusume Pretty Derby.
I'm sorry. Say it one more time, please.
Umamusume Pretty Derby.
Umamusume.
Musume.
Musume. Is that did I
Yeah,
say
there
it
you
right?
Mm-hmm. Good enough.
This was a viral sensation not too long ago, and it featured. Well, it's like a horse racing game just with people, right?
They're based on real horses, like real historical race horses, and then they made them into cute waifus, and then they run on the track and you train them.
Well, that sounds like fun. And I know that it was huge, and everyone kept going, Craig, you gotta play Umamusume.
Musume.
You did it. You did
No.
it.
Good
It's
enough.
I feel like I nailed it. Well, guess what? Cosplaying has taken the next step here, as we now have our first ever Umamusume.
You got it. You got it. Mhm.
Thank you. IRL cosplaying event taking place in Lima, Peru. Have you seen them go?
I've seen
I
it.
saw that, yeah.
And they're off. Down the stretch they go. Well, I don't know what their names are, but you can see them going and blowing. Most of them struggled to get to the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen something like this before, but it said 5,000 people went to go see this event here. And I guess everyone kind of dressed up like their favorite characters, and they ran down the racetrack here. Look at that guy. Look at that guy go right there.
You say
He's got-
Peru? This is in Peru?
Lima, Peru over there.
Damn,
I didn't-
vodka.
He's not
vodka the
fucking
fastest.
around. Wow.
No, that guy was on it. That guy was
Yeah.
on it right here. Celestium, you ever played this game before?
I play Honkai Star Rail. I don't know their gacha right now. I can't do it to my wallet.
I feel like, and I'm guessing this is the organizer.
Was that Poke? Oh, my bad. It was Poke. Was it?
Who? This person?
Oh, right. True. Fake fan. All right, go ahead.
Fake fan.
No one has
person
any
that they're-
idea what's happening.
The person that they're dressed up as.
Okay, yeah, because you're just saying words, Leaflit, right now. I have no idea what you're saying.
Good Lord. Wow. Is that a hideous beast? What is that?
Just because she's from
That's a
Peru,
mule.
Phoenix.
No, hold on. You put green paint on that thing. That looks like Shrek. Look. Tell me I'm wrong.
Phoenix.
Good Lord.
Damn, bro.
Beat it with a stick.
Okay, but see, isn't this a good thing though? Because now she's gonna run and she's gonna solve that problem.
Jesus.
Oh my
That's great.
I love how that person wasn't even trying. They're just wearing like sweatpants and a t-shirt and just put a tail on their back and was like, I did it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Give it,
I
hold on.
love how
Give
it
it up
just
for,
mostly dies.
Umamusume is gonna save lives.
Yeah, look at this guy in his red sweat tracks. Like, good job, man. You really tried.
I'm actually more intrigued by the lady in yellow back here. Okay, because watch the next scene. Because I think, like at this point, they're like halfway down the track, and they're like, "This was a bad idea."
Yeah.
And you can see she like barely crossed the line on the next shot. She's like walking across the line right there. She's like, I quit. So, but I guess the winner took home that wonderful necklace there, or badge,
A
or whatever.
horseshoe.
You
It's a
want to-
horseshoe medal.
Yeah, that little medal there. That's wonderful. So I guess the question is,
When are we doing it?
when are we doing this? This seems like a really natural. Like if Peru of all places can fit 5,000 people in a horse
Surely
race
we
track.
can too.
Yeah, this is America. If we can't fit 5,000 people watching a bunch of anime kids run down acting like horses, what the hell are we even doing here? Just
I can give you some fun context on this. So if this is actually Peru, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, but the actual video game company is now sponsoring a bunch of horse races around the world, and I think that they are sponsoring one as well in Peru. So they're really helping out the horse racing industry. And right now, the movie for Umamusume Pretty Derby is actually playing in theaters, so you can watch it right now.
Whoops. I'm sorry. There's a movie of this?
Yes, it's actually in theaters right now. You can watch it. It's pretty good.
wow.
It's about a historical era in horse racing, so it's based on the actual the story is based on the actual history of like what happened.
Oh, it's not, but it's not featuring the anime characters racing.
So it's like they took the historical era. I think it was 2001. They took that era of horse racing in Japan, and then they made all they have like the actual horses are like girls. They have like all the drama and stuff.
Okay.
All the races that they actually raced in with the actual results, and you can actually take the real race and then the animated race and put them side by side, and you can actually see the actual. Like it's pretty accurate.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is I'm looking at it right now over on amc.com. There's I'm going to nail it again. Umamusume
Mm-hmm.
beginning of a new era. Right
Yep.
here. You can see the whole premise here, right? You can pick up tickets. Well, this is
Trailer there and everything.
I love that this is a thing. I love that. I legitimately, just because I don't understand it doesn't mean I don't love it.
So
I
watch
think
it.
it's great.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. It's actually pretty good.
What would it cost to get you on a track, Blabs?
I think you're gonna have to pay her like a year's worth of salary in
You
one
have
day.
to pay me a fuck ton.
Well, she doesn't get paid to do this show, so there's
Yeah.
that. No.
So
No. But seriously, Blabs, to get
A
you on a
lot.
track dressed as a not a lot. I need a figure here. I need a number. How much would it take to get you on a track dressed as a horse, running down and doing the whatever that is, 100-yard dash or whatever it is?
I think a couple thousand
Like
yeah.
$2,000?
minimum.
I could help you pick out the outfit.
Oh, good. To be
Yeah.
fair, Leaflit was trying to help me with another outfit a couple weeks ago, so this is fair.
Okay. Well, this is a great news for you, Blabs. We're going to see if we can make this thing happen.
You can also cover my medical bills. Thank you.
Blabs is going to be the one that doesn't make it. She's going to make it.
They put her out in the middle of the track.
She broke her leg. Gotta take her out.
Well, Blabs is dead.
Yeah, the big curtains go up. See Celestium out there bringing out the shotgun,
Yeah.
putting a couple shells in.
Doc, I think this is unnecessary.
Escalated quickly.
Yeah.
So sad, unfortunate, but then
It's a sprain.
Yeah. My goodness. Oh God. Anyways, there we go. So congratulations, Peru, you beat us. And we should probably reach out to see if we can make this thing happen. Here in North Texas, we have some racetracks here, and I think that they're always looking for unique marketing events. I think we should see if we can make this thing happen. I think that'd be fun, Blabs.
Sure.
Maybe we can do it like instead with like famous video game characters. We can get like Sonic the Hedgehog, the speedy Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's someone in a wheelchair.
Like on the dirt.
On the dirt, and then just poor little Bathy just trips over, and we all laugh, and no one helps him. There goes Sonic.
There he goes.
That's so evil. Oh my gosh.
But it's right. It's
I would go and watch that actually. If you guys do that,
Exactly.
I'll come down to Texas on vacation.
exactly.
Yes, that would be totally worth it. And I would love to be the horse race announcer and be like, and down he comes. It's Sonic in a wheelchair. On his right, he's got Mario. On his left, he's got Luigi. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It'd be just old timey announcer voice guy. That'd be great. All right, let's go and move on to our next story. Actually, before we do that, Phoenix, you said before the show, you said, "Hey, have you seen this game, Craig? You gotta see this game." What I have the trailer pulled up. What trailer? What game is this?
So this is, I'm trying to remember the history of this. Is a game called Replaced. I think it was like 5 years ago they had pitched this on an Xbox, one of those Xbox shows. And I remember going like, wow, I want an Xbox for this. And then it like went away. And I think it has something to do with, I think the developers may have been in the Ukraine during the time. So they had to relocate or whatever. But anyway, it's kind of like a future neo-noir, cyberpunky kind of 2D platformer shooter, I think. And just the visuals alone are worth the price of admission, even if the game's a bag of dicks. I don't know, but you got to look at it.
Let's see this out, because you said a lot of words there that in the Venn diagram of my dialect I didn't understand.
It's all gibberish. It's all fake words.
All right, let's see this game. We're gonna get flagged so hard. That's interesting. I like the art style is interesting for sure.
Interesting. Code word for shit.
No. Oh yeah. That's not what I said.
Boy, that's really unique and interesting.
But if I ever wanted to see a bag of poo poo, there it is right there in video game form. No, that's interesting. It's a
thing.
How did you describe it, Phoenix?
So it's like now that I'm looking at it, it's hard to say if it's a beat 'em up or a shooter, but it's like a cyber neo-noir, cyberpunky kind of 2D platformer. I can't tell what the gameplay is exactly, but it just visually looks, I mean, it's like way up my alley. Like that's a game I would buy. I would buy an Xbox for that immediately if that's only there.
According to Wikipedia, it says that this is an action platformer, which, hey, I'm intrigued by that. An alternate version of America in the 80s. So that's pretty cool. Nice. Well, I'm intrigued. I wouldn't say I'm sold on it, but I am intrigued. And yes, it is going to be on the Xbox Series X. So Phoenix,
I have to get one.
It is on Windows though.
Right. So it's only on Xbox Series X. So I'll have to get one of those.
So there you go.
Don't you already have one?
No, I have an Xbox One X. I don't have a Series
sorry.
X. Well, no, I don't think they work together. I don't know if it'll play on that.
I just assumed you had 3 of every console, so.
I don't have the Series X. It's a bag of dicks.
Okay.
So what's interesting about this, Wikipedia article says this was announced at E3 2021. It was
Yeah, it was a
slated
long
to be
time
released in 2022, but the studio was based in Belarus. And so the Ukrainian-Russian war impacted development. So
that's
they
right.
relocated to Cyprus. But the game is set in 1980s America.
International.
I mean, I got to be honest. What do they know about 1980s America outside of Crocodile Dundee and Police Academy?
Everything
what-
because of our culture has taken. Our culture is just that powerful.
Well, let's just say in theory, right? They were to make an entire game based off of 1980s America.
Mm-hmm.
What would if you were to do like the like it would be Gordon Gekko in like Wall Street. It would be Crocodile Dundee, Ghostbusters. Like it would be things like that. What other 80s stereotypes should be in like a game like that?
Well, I think they're looking at like the Blade Runner aesthetic. I think that's what they're kind of really focusing on. I think that's why they made it America, because it's that very, I just said it, Blade Runner aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that. Well, it does look like something that you would be all about.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to another video to react to here. And Celestium, we're going to get to your big story here in just a minute, but I wanted to get to another reactionary video. But first, Dr. T.S. King says the N64, since its revolutionary games are still being iterated only while only Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1 and even the stealth is far from Metal Gear Solid. N64 had Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Peak 10 for N64. Potato Radio says the best console was the Commodore 64. 10,000 official release titles, not a console. It had a cartridge port. You could go online, not to mention free games. Yar.
Commodore 64 was a awesome. Craig, did you have a Commodore 64?
No.
One of the best.
Hippie Tree Hugger for $100 on Kick. That is 10,000 kicks. Says Dreamcast hackers utilize the MIL CD format to pirate games. This is for the PlayStation 1. A hippie tree hugger. Oh my gosh, Phoenix, this could get ugly here early on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This was close for a while.
Yes. I'm actually not too nervous, because I think the N64 is going to have that rabid audience member that's like, I can't let this stand. Here's $45,000. And that'll cover, one of that will cover Blabs' run and her inevitable demise. So that 10,000 will do it.
Well, let's see if somebody wants to come into that $45,000 today. That'd be very interesting and appreciative. Straka for Hire says you guys should have a karaoke stream where Craig has to sing an anime OP in Japanese. I had the translucent purple N64 as a kid, so got to go with the N64. It's fighting back right there. And a karaoke stream would be actually very fun.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah. Dan says, man, I had both these systems. Grew up with two separate houses due to my parents' separation back in the 90s. They're together now. I love PlayStation 1. My dad didn't have mini games, but my vote, N64. My mother is a gamer. All right. 20 for the N64 right there. Voltan says, you want to keep an eye on game. Celestium, are you okay? Your neck looked like it broke for a minute.
Did it? My
You're
mom.
just like, you look like Blabs oogling at Kirsha. Whatever for a second.
What? Sorry, my model sometimes freezes.
That's okay. Thank you very much, Volten, right there. Modern shooter mechanics with retro PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid Beta Decay. All right, check it out, man. Thank you very much. And Worthy One says, from a wrestling perspective, N64, wrestling fans perspective, N64 hands down. Come on, bruh. WWF No Mercy, WCW, NWO Revenge together. If we're talking, however, if we're talking in general, PlayStation takes the W. What are we doing here? Worthy One? You can't. That was a total tease right there.
That was a cock tease.
That was total. Unbelievable, really. Crumb says, I meant to do 10 for the PlayStation 1 chat, so here's the other 9. Thank you so much, Crumbs, for that. There's another 9 for that. And Beepo Pin says, rest in peace. Oh, no. For $20. I'm going to butcher this too. Rest in peace, Harara.
Harurara.
Harurara.
Shark bait.
Harurara.
Is that good, Leaflit?
Yes, it was perfect actually.
Resta in pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting clipped. The horse
Let's go
that
is
lost.
racist.
I know, unbelievable. People are
We're
gonna be
gonna
clipping
need to
this
do
shit.
some basic Japanese lessons after this.
The horse that lost over 100 races but never gave up. So, but was so
I loved
loved. Saved her racing league. Best girl. Enjoy your alfalfa in heaven. Oh, thank you so much, Beepo Pen, for the support right there. I feel like I'm coughing. All right, and also $50 came in from Torger. It says for the N64. Blabs, please read that while I put Torger
All right,
on the wall.
Torger for 50 says N64
Torger.
was the first console my brother and I played. We rented Ocarina of Time probably 20 times before we just got our own copy. It also introduced me to my first RTS with the Command and Conquer port. Didn't own a PlayStation until the 4th came out. Thank you for the 50. Look, we don't even get to see him putting it on the wall. Hang on, please hold. There we go. That's better. Look, he's touching you. That's weird. Anyway. Thank you, Torger, for the 50. So, I'm just going to keep going. All right.
Just make that
Rambam for
weird.
£5 says, I'd like to see a game based on William Gibson's Sprawl series. Montez! Thank you very much. Again, thank you very much for the 50, Torgo. Oh, shit! John Wolf for 50. Hang on, let me go get Celeste real fast. Okay, there she is. N64 all the way. My 3 bros and I broke 8 controllers playing Mario Kart 64. Parents had to ban the game.
What? How do you do that?
You probably rage quit or threw it. Or
Goodness gracious.
You guys
My
ever
mom would
broken a
control the
controller?
anger.
Thank
Maybe
you,
they were
John.
Mad Cats ones or something.
You guys ever broken a controller while playing video games?
Nope, never.
No.
Me neither. I know it's like the bit that like, you you rage, you throw your controller, it breaks or whatever. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. I've
We're
never,
common
never
collective
Maybe you're
people.
normal.
Yeah.
Only VR. I've
I am a
busted up
normal
a VR controller.
Leaflet just smacks into a wall.
Yeah, basically. I like punched a wall. Yeah.
All right, Phoenix, before we get into our next story, why don't you give us an update real quick where we're at with our PlayStation versus N64 battle?
All right. It is heating up. We've got $346.07 for the Sony PlayStation 1 versus $277.99 for the Nintendo 64.
This
N64
was,
is catching up.
Yeah, this was going to be close, but I thought it was going to be close. Then there was an initial bounce out there, and now all of a sudden, N64 making a comeback here. Thank you very much, Phoenix, for that. Excellent. All right, let's go and move on to our next little bit. We do have a quick meme we wanted to share here. This is from DB Wild before we move on to the next story. DB Wild said a super chat on side scrollers inspired this quick little AI pic, which I don't know if this is AI or not. This does look AI, I don't know, but whatever. Phoenix was referred to as 1-inch Phoenix. So Craig, and
1-inch
Blabs,
masterpiece.
Yes, check out this little guy. Look at little Phoenix over here.
Oh, look.
He's just
Look, there I am.
So cute.
I'm adorable. It's even smaller now too. Good Lord. I don't even know what the size is. It's like in molecule size now.
Guys, I have a new profile pic where I just look absolutely depressed.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We both look so sad here,
So
Blaz.
disappointed. Like, no.
So unbelievably sad. Maybe I'll just use that as and Phoenix out here going, "Meh."
Here I am.
Hi, everybody. I'm Phoenix.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for that, DB Wild, for that wonderful picture and my new profile pic. Okay. This is going to sound really dumb, but we all know that there's differences between men and women, right? But for some reason in society over the last several years, this idea that men should play women's sports has become this thing. Now, by a tiny little subsection of society, but we've seen the Leah Thomas thing, or when she swam, right? We've seen various other instances like this, and we all understand that men are built different than women most of the time. Well, there's a video that has gone viral after this average guy went out and disguised himself as a female, and he just took place in a random Division I college race at a track meet and ended up taking him on. So this is just an average college student. He's a YouTuber. This is from the YouTube channel For
Wait a minute,
Fun.
how did he get into this Division 1 competition?
He went and he signed up.
You can just sign up?
I guess he showed up, and guess what? Well, you'll see. He goes up and he checks in, and who are they to say that he's not a woman here? Okay, let's go check out this little clip.
Johnny believes he could win a race against all women. So today, we have Johnny racing in a legit D1 track event. We're testing to see if he can smoke them all in a race, or if they'll make him look like a complete try-hard loser. Hey,
Oh, hey, boys. Which, once again, I don't know why X has been doing this, but
Hey, boys. Yeah, bro, straight face just like that, you're good to go. Whose name are you going by? What's your girl name? Sarah. I'm my sister. Sarah. Does she know that? No. She's gonna be unhappy. I stole her ID. Now, what makes you think that you're gonna beat women? What? So that was a weird one. I'm taller, so my strides are longer. I got heart. Nothing about them? Yeah, they're shorter. Their strides aren't longer, but I'm a bad bitch.
okay.
More like mentally ill.
Well, this is a guy who knows he's a guy. And he obviously dressed up like a woman here on purpose with the intention of entering this race. But he does look and he does sound like men who actually think that they're women. With that.
I mean, I can speak for all men here. Would. Absolutely.
Do you like his Adam's apple in particular here?
Hell yeah, dog.
All right. So before we get to the actual race with him being a bad bitch, do you think that he'll be able to beat the women in the race?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah? No, he's just an average guy. Keep that in mind.
I
Pretty
have some
close.
questions about like how he even got in the first place. Because correct me if I'm wrong, division meets, you're supposed to be qualified, all right, to be able to go into those, right? So like, no, you can just sign up for those.
No, this is not. This is not like a regional tournament or something like that. This is
Oh,
not
I was thinking it
Like
was
a
something
local?
like you have to be qualified to compete, like it's in college and everything. I'm like, is this guy even in
Not
college?
trying to embarrass Celis, but it was very touching to see her tears of sorrow turn to tears of joy when Skybrow's crew backed her up after the ban last night. It's her birthday. She can cry if she wants to. Phoenix also. Get in or get out.
Thank you so much, Dunksty, right there. Wait, Celeste, is it really your birthday today?
It's my birthday every day.
How
There's two
dare
of
you?
them. There's a game out of 10. Now there are two
How
of them.
dare listen? A birthday is a sacred event that happens once a year. How dare you make it every day?
That's
Yeah, but what if her
Celeste.
birthday identifies as today?
That is a good. That is a good
If you were
point.
hatched from an egg, you weren't birthed.
Unbelievable.
I will not take all these insults on my birthday.
How,
You failed science lab experiment.
just this horrible idea that someone would imitate their birthday every single day. I just can't even believe it, Phoenix. What are your
No, I mean, I got to tell you, Craig, I don't think you'd blame me if I just left soon. I don't know if I can stand for this personally.
I'm with you on that. And you know, if you decided you needed to take a mental break after this, I'm
gone.
Totally. Yes, thank you for that, Phoenix. Just you come back when you are you okay?
I'm okay now. I thought about it. I'm all right now. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Hurtful.
As long as you can recover, that's good.
I can.
Okay, well, that's good. All right, let's get back to this clip here. Okay, we all we got this bad bitch over here, and we'll see how this plays out.
And bad bitches be bad bitches. Hello, I'm here to get a sticker. Sarah Kern. 100-meter. We don't even know what time Johnny's able to run. I just asked him what is the fastest time here and said that Johnny runs that. I think we're gonna win every cheat except this one. Really? I got some.
So this is part of a larger video where they do quote unquote cheats against. They actually had a like a Mario Kart thing and a shooting range thing, and they brought in like ringers to all of them here. This is the first part of the video here, just for a little more context.
clips of the women that you're racing, and I will say they look like athletes. I am an athlete. I look like Thor. You stand about 2 feet taller than those girls. Yeah, I can get one of their numbers after.
Sarah Curran, that's us right here. Bro, I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, ladies, please stand behind your blocks.
It's going.
On your marks.
I'm kind of with you on this, Blabs.
Homie is a lot taller than everybody else.
Yes, yeah, he said that. He's got a long stride on him for sure. But he also like doesn't. They just picked a random event like the 100-meter dash. Like, and that, by the way, that's kind of generally thought of as like the marquee event in track and field is the 100-meter dash. You know, so he went in and he's going in just to take them on. Let's see what happens.
Marks.
Oh my god, he's lined up. Dude, I'm so excited.
He looks like he's never done it before.
Set.
Oh my god, they're going. Oh my god, dude, let's go.
I hope his wig doesn't fall off.
He's dropped it. He's destroyed.
Man.
He decimated them.
Just showed up right off the track and right off the street, went on the track and ended up winning. They said it was a 100-meter, but I think that looks like a 200-meter right there because it looks like they're coming. Oh, no. That's just a wide-angle lens.
No, that's 100.
Yeah. It looks like they're coming around a turn here, but no, that's a wide-angle lens right there. All right, so let's see what happens.
Good job, ladies.
Oh, my God.
Good job, ladies.
Salt in the fucking
my
wound
gosh.
right there. My God.
Oh my god, Sarah won. Good job! Good job! Good
But
job!
he didn't win by much.
No, he didn't.
And he's actually pretty fucking slow to have all those advantages and come that slow is pretty pathetic.
Yeah, well, you can see, I think this girl behind who comes in over here on the right, I think she's kind of mocking him right here because I think they know what the jig is up here. Here, check this out.
Oh my god, Sarah won. Good job! Good job! Good job!
So she goes into the second place and I think she's mocking.
I don't know. Maybe she's just actually cheering.
Nah, I don't know, man. You're not
A little
that loud.
animated.
Yeah, you're not that loud, not that annoying.
Unless you are just an obnoxious person.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Give me a kiss. Kiss me. Oh my god. Johnny just won.
My.
Okay, Johnny just beat some of the fastest women college track
We
athletes.
love Celestium and Leaflit in this house. I identify as a 70-year-old woman. Where is my retirement pay? On a serious note, keep up the good work. All the love.
Thank you so much, Tabby Thash, for that.
Thank you.
Oh, Tabby. Hi.
Tabby right there. Appreciate that. So we, did anybody, I mean, I don't think anybody expected that to end differently. I actually thought when I first saw this, I thought that he would finish like second or third. I didn't think that he would win.
Oh, I thought you'd go first.
Really? Immediately?
Yeah. Have you ever seen like just average dude go against even like strong women? And it's muscle density differences. It's unless you're really bad, you're most likely going to win.
There's a video out there that I don't know, they do like various comparisons, and probably my favorite one is women bodybuilders versus midget bodybuilders.
I saw that one. I know what you're talking about.
Phoenix, at one point, these little people dudes are literally carrying the women. It's so ridiculous. It's so stupid.
Even with all of the mechanical advantages, right? Like the leverage and stuff like that. It was a pretty wild video.
Yeah, it's so stupid and so fun. But like this is basic biology, and the idea that I mean it goes to what was the whole thing with Leah Thomas, like the girl guy, whatever, when he was whatever his real name was, his man name, he was like ranked 300, 400th in the men's, and then he finished third or first or whatever it was in women. Like, you don't just make that leap. It's just strictly biological when it comes to this stuff. And
this is why we live in the patriarchy.
Total patriarchy. Thank you for that, for reestablishing that leaflet.
It's real. I got into a big argument about this on X recently. Yeah, they were very mad at me.
Oh, really? What were they mad about?
Basically, I said because people were using the Women's Day as an opportunity to dunk on men, as they do, And I basically said the only reason that you have women's rights at all is because men allow it to be so.
Ooh, man.
And they got very mad.
That I'm sure that upset all the people with facts, and their feelings were really
A lot
hurt.
of people got banned off of it. Actually, it was kind of crazy.
I saw that. That was great.
You got people throwing down the ban hammer on X?
I did, yeah. Apparently.
Wow. How brave of you, there, Leaf. That's good. All right. Speaking of brave, we're gonna get to Celestium's story here in just a minute. But first, Guy in Hemlock came in with a $50 super chat. Says checkmate on the birthday thing. Also N64 all day. But I'm a sweaty Smash Brothers player. Guy in Hemlock, thank you very much for your support.
And thank you for that birthday wish. Thank you so much. The proper birthday boy.
Thanks again.
Unbelievable. We have one true birthday boy over here, and then we have Celestium over here, which is just really unfortunate.
A fraud.
Look,
Well,
I didn't
fraud.
make the rules.
It's
Mike
true.
Shot forced it on me.
I'm glad that we can have two birthdays on the same day here, which is just
Yeah,
great.
except one is only once a year, and this one over here is every single day, which is ridiculous.
Like Hermostatus came in and says birthday twins. It's wonderful. That's
hurtful.
It's amazing. I'm so glad that we had this opportunity to share this today. All right, real quick though, before we move on, hey, guess what? I'm going full screen, which means, guess what, friends? Today's episode is brought to you by our friends over at Raycon. Yes, here's the thing. We got this. Spring is on the way. It's the perfect time to refresh your routine and spend more time outdoors, whether you're going on daily walks, running errands, or just soaking in the fresh air. It's nice to have something that fits effortlessly into your day. Raycon's essential open earbuds have become my go-to when I'm out and about because they're open ear. You can see it right there. You literally pop them on there. You can listen to music or listen to podcasts like Side Strollers while hearing what's happening around you, which makes being outside feel better. You can actually hear what's happening around you. This is awesome. The sound stays clear, balanced without feeling closed off from your surroundings. And right now you can grab them for 20% off. Regular earbuds block everything out. You can't hear someone calling your name. You can't hear a car honking. These just sit outside your ear canal so you can hear everything soaking in right here. It's awesome. They're ultra light. They're multi-angular. They fit right around your +8 with multi-point connection. You can switch between devices very easily. You get 8 hours of charge out of these bad boys and 36 hours with the charging case. I charge mine roughly once a week. Been pretty much using these every day, whether I'm doing cardio, out lifting weights, running errands, working from home. It's great because, as I said, most importantly, you can hear the world around you while still getting great sound on your ears. I can stay aware of everything without sacrificing audio. The essential open earbuds are perfect for refreshing your routine this spring. Click the link down in the description, whether you're on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, find it, go to buyraycon.com/sidescrollersopen to get 20% off. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring. Appreciate that, guys. Very much. I very much encourage these. We actually used these last week while everybody was in town, and worked out great. Right, Phoenix?
Yeah, they were absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, very, very cool. So once again, they support us, so please consider supporting them. All right, real quick. Sega Boy came in with 10, says the PS1 had so many bangers and a controller that wasn't a complete bag of AIDS. The N64 controller might be the worst ever. 10 for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
Wow.
but you got that. First of all, I love the little terminology to put there. But the analog stick came from the N64, so the PS1 eventually updated it. So the heads up, they stole it.
Well, let's get a quick update, Phoenix, before we move on to our next story, which is Celestium. So where are we at right now?
We are at $356.07 for the PlayStation 1 and $327.99 for the N64. It is much like an Umamusume horse coming in, closing up the gap. Here we go, N64. Come on.
Wow,
got it,
this
baby.
is very tight.
Yeah.
And a quick reminder, this is part of our first ever Greatest Console Ever tournament. Let's take a look at that bracket real quick for those of you just joining us. Yesterday, we had the Game Boy Advance take on the DS with the Game Boy Advance advancing. And on the other side of the bracket, you can see today's matchup, the PlayStation 1 versus the N64, a very close matchup today. So we'll see where this ends up. Very, very exciting times here on Side Scrollers as we will crown the greatest console ever. As a matter of fact, you will crown. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Appreciate that. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next story here. And that next story, unfortunately, is the young lady in the center of the screen. Celestium, how are you?
I'm alive.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
for asking.
Well, you've been going through the nonsense over on X and over on Twitch. We are not live over on Twitch today because if you were on our show when we were on Twitch, you could technically be banned longer for ban evasion. Is that right?
Yeah, and it would potentially like get you guys in trouble as well for harboring a fugitive like myself.
Well, that's a risk we're willing to take for you. But you know, you said, hey, hold off on that. Now, so we did. So we're live everywhere, but on Twitch. But you unfortunately cannot. And you had this post that went out yesterday. Why don't you kind of give us a quick rundown on all this?
Yeah,
Wait,
so
Can I say something real quick? And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry to interrupt this, but I find this funny that so you're telling me that people can evade the law and come here illegally, but then Celestium can't do that on Twitch?
Celestium, you do need a passport actually to stream on Twitch again, or you need to go through a naturalization process, or I guess a
Oh, no.
re-education process after your 7-day ban.
They're gonna try to make me liberal. It's over.
That's what happens over there. You got to be a part of the club. All right, so once again, give us a quick rundown. What exactly happened? You got banned on Twitch, but you did not know you don't know what you did to get banned on Twitch?
Yeah, I genuinely was blindsided yesterday. I was in the middle, like I was just about to go into a client call when I was like, I usually check Twitch like every day, every so often. I had some downtime, and I go and I look at my dashboard, and I'm banned. And I'm like, what did I do? I don't even know if I got an email. And I go check to see what the violation was. And they said it was for hateful conduct, but they didn't even link the VOD. They didn't say anything. It was just, oh, it's hateful conduct. And I go and I check my email, and I got an email saying, basically the same thing, like an automated message saying that I'm suspended for a week. And I guess on the dashboard it said, I can appeal. I appealed, and that if I try to do some sort of ban evasion, that I could get a permanent suspension. And it just kind of came out of left field. I really wasn't expecting that. I just double checked. I guess in the last like 30 minutes they denied my appeal, so that's been fun.
Wow, really? So you've been denied on your appeal, but I looking at your Twitch channel, it doesn't say anything about you being banned at all on it. So that's interesting. They kind of leave your audience hanging right there. So you have but do they include anything on there about why you were banned at all?
Nope, not
Outside
a
of
single
hateful?
thing. No.
Do you have any idea, like anything? Why did you say anything that could go against the message, or?
I say a lot of things. I have maybe a couple ideas. They did delete my VOD from Sunday, so it had to be something there, but I'm genuinely not sure what the specifics are. And I don't want to, assume that it was, one thing or the other. It could have been for both, but the big thing here is that, and I talked to you guys about it, and I talked to Leaf about it as well, is that I have someone who's been stalking me for 2 to 3 months now. I obviously, I'm going to watch my language here because I don't want to get you guys in trouble, but he condones PDF philia. Someone had told me, a couple people had told me like, hey, you got to watch out for this person in your community. I have young people in my community, because we're teaching the word of Christ to, people of all ages. And I banned him once I found that out. And I banned him across like my Twitch, across my Kick, across all the platforms, because I don't want somebody like that who is openly and unashamedly, saying that kind of stuff. And he has had it out for me in these last 2-3 months. Like, I think he's being possessed by something, because there's no possible way that you tell someone, oh, how should she die? Or, oh, I'm going to make sure that she doesn't see Jesus and I'm going to drag her down to hell. And how should she die? Like, punching, kicking, whatever. And it's been, disgusting. Yeah.
So it appears, and I don't want to include this person's actual name on it, but this does seem like it was a product of a mass reporting campaign over, and there's proof of this right here. I'm going to just crop out their name, but it says mass report Celestium for hateful conduct. Twitch already hit Maria Grace with a ban for a week. Let's see if Celestium gets the same thing. So apparently this is the result of that. I'm not familiar with Maria Grace. Are you familiar with Maria Grace at all?
Yeah, she's a really she's a really great friend of mine who's been with me through my multiple controversies.
And do you feel like this is the product of that, a mass campaign against you?
Yeah, absolutely. He's well, this individual is notorious for having multiple accounts, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same thing on Twitch, honestly.
That's interesting. It sucks. It sucks that happened to you, for sure. Leaflit, have you seen any pressure like this from any single individual?
Oh yeah, and I think when you make content online, you're gonna have this happen. It's just inevitable. And yeah, I mean, there's really not much you can do about it. Like they're gonna do this to whatever their ability is, and it's you just do what you can according to it. It's really, it sucks. It definitely does suck, but it's gonna happen.
Well, Ember Paradox had a tweet about this. Said, okay, Twitch and Dan Clancy, I thought one of the platform's terms of service was against brigading. Well, this sure as hell looks like a call to brigade a streamer. By the way, this is in referencing to the tweet that I just showed. For whatever reason, I don't know, Celestium is a sweetheart whose only crime is being someone of religious faith and being proud of it. This should not be a reason for the platform to ban her, and it's disgusting that they would claim, quote, hate speech in her ban while also allowing hate brigades to transpire against her. I think that's a really good point right here. Just the idea that, look, somebody may not agree with what you say, but then you see these campaigns of mass flagging against people, and aren't you essentially just as bad in the situation? But I guess, Phoenix, you would say that you know the minds of these people, like they deem this as a just cause for the greater good.
Absolutely, it's just a hive mind slug cult thing, and it just works in tandem with itself, and it just, no matter what, it's just always for the greater cause. And that's it. They're willing to die for that message. It is just get to the glory that they all see in their little cult minds, and everything else doesn't matter to get there. It's just get to that point.
I see it as necromancy. It's like a bunch of zombies, and then there's like a couple of sorcerers that control them all. And there's really no point in being upset at the zombies because they're doing their best, and that's how they are. They are what they are. It's the sorcerers that are manipulating them. That's the problem, but it's kind of hard to get to them.
It's the closest thing to an NPC following just a scripted path as you could possibly get.
Yes, exactly.
I agree with that. I think I'm a little more hopeful that I still pray for them and I won't hate them, but it does really suck when they start to do like life ruination campaigns. I'm not a big streamer by any sense of the word. I'm growing, but that was another form of income, and it kind of just sucks.
See, here's the thing, like the problem with them is that when you're hearing, when you're hearing that the outside world are miserable, horrible, evil people, and you're not even willing to, for 1 second, just fact check it, ask any of them, just, hey, by the way, do you actually believe in da-da-da? If you're not even willing to do that, fuck them. If they're not willing to put an inch towards humanity, they're a lost cause. Because
I totally
anytime
agree.
someone tells me, if someone were to tell me this person over there, they're evil, they hate you, blah, 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 I'm not immediately going to start attacking. I'm not just going to run over there and start fighting them. I'm going to go like, hey, I heard that we have an issue here. Can we, I'm just kind of curious. What is your beef with me? Can we talk this out for a second? And then they'd probably go like, I don't know what you're talking about. I actually don't even know who you are. And they're like, oh, okay, but then we're cool. That's all it takes. It's all it takes.
Well, and that goes back to like your origin story was you kept, you have personal experience with this where you were told, oh, those people are so bad.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, so I went and talked to them and they didn't seem that bad.
Yeah, I literally asked. I literally asked, "Hey, what are your beliefs?" I'm just kind of. I'm told you're the devil, so I'm just curious what your beliefs are. And then you go, "Oh, that sounds pretty normal. You just kind of want to barbecue in the backyard with the kids. That sounds great. You don't seem like a regime. Like,
right.
Okay, cool."
I know you guys are, older, more wiser than I am, and so
Younger.
Right.
okay, you're right. You're right. You're younger than me. Sorry, my apologies.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was more thinking like the wiser thing, but whatever. All right.
And I've learned, especially like in my generation, people don't want to talk. They don't want to have conversations, because they want to stay in their echo chamber. They want to be right at the cost of like other people. And I don't know. It's discouraged me from wanting to have conversations, but I know that they need to be had, or else we're never gonna get anywhere. Like we can't start to, put the pedal on the or foot to the gas or whatever.
Well, I think there's a lot of. Go ahead, Leaflit. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's because of emotion. It's like emotionally protective to like not have to deal with other people.
I've had this long running theory for a good while, and I don't know what the data is, but when I first saw texting in particular becoming a big thing, it was texting, then obviously social media. I knew that relationships were going to suffer, right? And before texting and social media became a thing, the word ghosting somebody never was a thing, right? There were people who you would now be called ghosted, right? But it's very easy when you don't have to talk things out just to not respond, just to not have to have that conversation, that hard conversation. And I think there's a lot of truth in what you said, Celestium. This idea that people naturally don't like to have hard conversations. It's not fun, but you have to. Yeah. There's grown-up conversations that have to be had at certain points in your life, and you'll know them when you hit them. But you have to have those conversations, and if you're not prepared for them, it's going to slap you in the face, and it's going to feel like a rude awakening. And it's funny because I actually think there's everybody is so engulfed with this technology in their hands at all times that it is easy just to more or less burn things down and not have to suffer any consequences or have a conversation about your actions here. And you wonder if this person has any remorse or regret over it.
That's like a witch's cackle right there.
Yeah, no joke. Wow.
It's Maleficent.
Oh, you could go on a comedy tour with that one, Craig. Wow, that's a banger joke. You tore that one.
Sorry, I didn't. That's my best joke of the day. Let's go.
Yeah, all right.
Goodbye,
everybody.
As well, I actually applied for a Twitch partner just a couple days ago, and this was supposed to be the month where I got my 3rd month of the plus point thing so that I can get a higher cut from Twitch. So this is wonderful timing, honestly.
Right when you got banned. Well, the thing that I think most people like this don't realize is that ultimately this is going to be a great thing from you because it's going to put a lot of eyes on you and you will win because of this. You will win because more people are going to follow you on Twitch. They're going to follow you on Rumble. They're going to follow you on Kick and everywhere else that you stream. We've seen this is a story that we've read many times. Any sort of quote unquote cancellation ends up backfiring in a major way. And that's, I mean, honestly, like, congratulations.
Yay, I won.
You will, though. That's the thing is you will win at the end of the day. And yeah, it feels like you're going through the stuff right now. We get it. but ultimately you will be much more successful because of this. And Twitch or Kick or Rumble or streaming in general will be a bigger part of your revenue because of this. So great job.
It's going to prepare you for stuff, right? Because you'll learn from this. And that's like the key. As long as you keep going, as long as you learn from it, you'll end up. So now you know, right? Like, oh, I can't trust Twitch. So now you have that, and then you're going to build defenses against that you probably wouldn't have had later, to a point where, like, say you did stream more and you were able to, like, not work, you were able to make streaming your full-time job, and then Twitch rugs you. That's like way worse than like them rugging you now. And then now you can have contingencies against that.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you on that. It's great. Well, you said you did apply to, I guess, get a appeal to Twitch, and they were so gracious to send this generic response to you. Your account was recently suspended for hateful content. By the way, that's conduct. By the way, that's capital H, capital C. A member of our team. See, this is why I have an issue with this, right? This person is reviewing you, but you have no idea who this person is.
Nope.
That's messed up.
Or what they're reviewing, even. Like,
right.
Like, is that crazy? Like,
I sent proof that this person mass reported me, and I even shared the last thing they said in my chat before they got banned. So what did they review? Like, did they really read what I sent them? I don't know.
Right. That's a great question, and I have nobody knows, and that's the vagueness of all these platforms here. Is somebody reviewed this, somebody from our team reviewed this. Really, it's like when we've got hit on YouTube before for whatever reason, and we get this generic AI bot. And it'll respond in like 10 seconds. You send the email, you get an automated response. Somebody on our team has reviewed it and blah, blah. It's such a joke. Yeah. Well, like I said, this is going to be a great thing because ultimately you're going to get help, and you have already over on Kick, which is great. You saw that you've been, you're getting verified over on Kick, which is excellent. Got this email, which is congratulations. So you're going to be are you going to continue to stream while you can't stream over on Twitch?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. I just want to be respectful of my friends, and always ask them if it's okay. And Leaf was really sweet in that. Yeah, we're gonna play today, so I'm excited.
Excellent. Well, we'll put your links to your Kick channel and do you have a Rumble channel yet?
Yeah, I do. Okay. I'll
Okay.
post it here. Thank you.
We'll put it everywhere so everybody can follow you, and ultimately this will blow up in that dude's face.
these guys need to lose Section 230. Like, this is crazy. Like the fact that they can hide. So I mean, it's kind of obvious the reason why they're doing this. They don't want any backlash, because if they were to say this is why we banned you, you can then post that publicly and say this is why they banned me, and then everyone will be like, that's bullshit, right? They're obviously like curating, right? So this is what I mean. Like, they need to, like, there needs to be some accountability, because if they're gonna say that they're a platform and that they're gonna treat people equally, right? Because it's a platform, they have the Section 230 like protections. They need to be held accountable to that, I think.
I 100% agree. 230 is, man, that's a interesting rabbit hole to go down to. It's such a, like, when that was instituted, that's when like the internet consisted of AOL messaging and, you know, getting a disc where you could have 2 hours of internet.
Oh my gosh, what era was this?
Oh,
you got mail.
This is the origin of the internet, the consumer-driven internet back in the day. Yeah, listen, back in the day, Celestium, in the 90s, the way that you could test out the internet.
Who is this guy?
It's Crazy Ernie from Crazy Ernie's Used Car Emporium.
Please be friend
I'm
64.
fine, thank you very much.
What was that?
That was Shamsa, who just directly donated $1,000 to the show.
Developers. Yes!
Developers.
It's a crazy son of a gun right there. Hey, Shamsa, says, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Oh, are you? Let's get the gold on the wall. The rare gold sticky notes. My goodness.
We need crowns in the chat for Shamsa, please. Thank you.
Absolutely. Unbelievable. Thank you very much for that, Shamsa.
And there is an N in thank you, which would stand for the N64. So let's put it on the board, baby.
Yes! Shamsa, if you're still here, please DM me on Instagram and let me know what Showdown you would like to put it for. N64 or PlayStation 1 as the greatest console.
But in the meantime.
Nobody distract her. Shamsa, if you're around, thank you very much.
Shamsa, I do control the blabs dance. Just remember that. I control that.
No.
Well, things just got a little bit heated right here. And, I'm honestly, I hope this one plays out. Like, I hope that Shamsa, we'll do the split with Shamsa if she wants to do the split. If she says 500 each, we'll let Shamsa do it. Because that's an easy division.
I await your message, Shamsa.
So we'll see. All right.
Thank you, Sham.
Celestium, anything to close that out before we move on to our next
N64.
Story?
What? Yes! Let's go! Shamsa, you're a real one.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Shamsa.
All right.
Can you cut to me for a second, please?
I do have wizard moves. Thank you.
That's wonderful.
That's just absolutely wonderful. Thank you for that, Phoenix, and thank you for that, Shamsa. All right, I got to put some folks on the wall. You guys have been huge today. And before I read off this other support, Phoenix, let's get an update here.
Yeah, let's do that. So $417.07. Hold up, I'm still laughing. Versus $1,347.99 for the N64, and only $9,000 away for Blabs running as a horse down the track. So thank you very much.
We're doing so well on PlayStation 1.
Let me just say this. It would be so funny, and Shamsa, please do not do this. It'd be so funny if she came in with another 1,000 and put it on the PlayStation to even it out.
Don't do that.
PlayStation 1 wins.
Go, no, don't. All right. Okay. I got to get some folks on the wall right here. Starting with Akon with 100. Says PlayStation 1 for the win again. Who can hate a sweetheart like Celestium and her cute eyebrows? Does not make sense to me. Plus save. Oh.
Pass the Save America Act. Yes.
I thought he was saying that it did pass. I was like, really? That's great. Thank you so much, Akon. I got another sticky note for you right there. We also have $50 from Peace with War. Says my bias will be known. N64 was my first console. We'll never forget it. Smash Rogue Squadron. We're so great.
Yes, Rogue Squadron.
Thank you for that. Snake Shadows for 50 says Twitch is a dead platform that doesn't know it's dead yet. Stay strong, Celeste. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Snake Shadows. Lots of do we have any leaflet frolicking at all today?
We don't have any leaflets. There was one leaflet asset with audio, so we had to remove it because we couldn't play it.
Okay. And Triple J says
I'll make another.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's like, I got it. It's ready to go. Triple J says, between the N64 and PlayStation, I have to go with PlayStation for this. As much as I enjoy the 3D platformers on the N64, PlayStation has overall a better game library. Final Fantasy 7 through 9, Crash Bandicoot, Tekken, and Fear Effect. Chat, got your back, Celestium.
Thank you.
I agree. That is outstanding. All right. Blabs, why don't you read off the rest of these while I put everybody on the wall. I have all of these to be put up, including Shamsa. So please go ahead. Then we'll move on to our next story.
Victus for 20 says, gotta throw my money in for the N64. He means PlayStation 1. Love the OOT and MM as a kid, along with so many other classics.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you do it.
No.
Crazy Ernie from Crazy Ernie's Used Car Boys.
Don't you do it.
One for the money, two
Developers,
for the show.
developers.
This is for PS1 Dancing Blabs, please.
Yes! Hang on, we'll get back to you, Victus. Hang on, I gotta play some developers.
Developers.
All right. What was that I missed? Okay. How much
It's
was
$1,000 I just put in for you because I knew you wouldn't do it.
for
so
the
I did it.
PlayStation one? Was that
That's
from Sham?
right. That's right.
Well played, Sham. Did she want me to do the dance with the PlayStation one?
Yeah, you should. Hang on, let me full
You
screen you.
son of a gun. Hold up. Here we go. All right.
Unbelievable.
He's so upset dancing.
Wow.
No.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Shamsa for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be funnier if she came in again for the NC?
No, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Unbelievable. All right.
Thank you,
Crowns in the
Sham.
chat for Shamsa.
Thanks so much.
Unbelievable. Sylfan for 5 says Twitch banned my account 7 days for SA. My crime was telling a woman off platform. I found her disgusting for wanting to cuck her husband, and she took exception to that. Asked Twitch for evidence, and they only said we upheld the ban. Twitch is cucked. Wow.
What?
Wow.
No.
That's silly and dumb. Unbelievable. All right. Holy moly. Akon came in with a $100. You guys are nuts. Nuts. Unbelievable. Akon says PS1, just because I love side scrollers. Akon again.
Let's go.
Dropping bombs right here. All right.
Wait, was that 2 100s or just one?
That's
a
just one.
Singular
Okay.
100 right there
Okay.
for the PlayStation 1. And Guy in Hemlock says, gimme Leaflit Frolic. Apologies. May I have a Leaflit Frolic?
I'm working on it.
Just right now. We'll get it.
How about you can have K?
I have a better idea. Oh, well. There it is.
We didn't get a chance to show Kay yesterday, but
Flash really wanted to show that one.
Yeah.
pretty much, yes.
That's perfect.
Guy, thank you very much for that. All right. Let's get an update, Phoenix.
$1,677.07 for the PlayStation 1 versus $1,417.99 for the N64. This is an emotional roller coaster, ladies and gentlemen. We can do this, guys. Come on. It's only... All right.
Not again.
Yes, PlayStation 1.
Crazy Ernie from Crazy Ernie's used car emporium.
PS1
just
is
really
way
glad.
better than Nintendo. It has a huge library of games, especially some of the greatest RPGs. Have played countless hours of Final Fantasy VII when it first came out. I still have my original PS1 and still play on it.
That is Zelon
This
with
makes me happy.
$100. Updating in real time. All right. This is just stupid. You guys are dumb. And we appreciate this. Thank you so much. You see the updated battle right now. Yeah, lots of frolicking. Lots of it right there. I'm gonna get these folks on the wall. We have a few more stories we got to get to, but you guys say no. We need to continue this battle here.
Well, let me get Victus because I only got to read half his super chat.
Yes.
Victus for 20 says, gotta throw my money in for the N64. Loved OOT and MM as a kid. You may have already put this in, Phoenix. Don't try putting another 20 in 64. Don't you dare. Anyway, along with so many other classics, the controller had options for how you hold it, hence its awkward shape. Thank you very much. And Icarus for 20 says they created villain because they need to justify feeling like a victim. And also Hippie Treehugger for 20 on Kick says the selective enforcement of Twitch terms of service is annoying because Hassan does the hateful conduct consistently, yet you get banned. This is for PlayStation 1. Yay! Thank you. I also just really like how upset Phoenix is right now, so it's just like a little bonus.
Phoenix
Thank
over
you.
there playing with the disc cartridge
Hello,
on the
darkness,
N64.
my old friend.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, today is my birthday, and I only have but one wish.
You
I have-
don't get a birthday if you're
I
hatched
do.
from a failed
I have
science
one
lab
wish,
experiment.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to blow out the candles at the N64 wins today. Come on.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right.
We got this.
Guys, thank you so much for the insane support here. Zelon with the latest bomb dropped. That's text to speech. They really disrupt the show, which is part of the fun here. All right, we'll get to the rest of your super chats, direct donations, rumble rants as we go. Insane. But let's go to this post here. This is for Celestium and Leaflit here. This is from this post over here says, this VTuber just ruined their career. This has almost 1 million views over on X. I have not pre-screened this video, but I know this is for y'all. Let's see what this person has to say.
And we're going to talk about something very, very disappointing, chap. That is right, a VTuber being transphobic in the VTuber sphere.
I'm not homophobic. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. However, it is a problem when you're talking about transgender stuff. I feel like you're hurting your body. I think you shouldn't be supporting anybody that says that they're a different gender than what they really are. You're hurting your friends. You're actually this gender. No, these people are hurting, bro. You should not encourage that. If someone tells me, oh, call me a...
Look at that. Look at how this clearly is like as a guy with a voice mod on, right? And they're over here shaking their head at these most basic statements here.
You're actually this gender. No, these people are hurting.
No,
bro.
I
You
can't
should
believe
not
it.
encourage
No.
that. If someone tells me, oh, call me a he or a she, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call you by your name. Oh, I'm all of a sudden this gender. That's just not how that works. Anyone is male and female, and you're born with that biological thing. You are male and female. And I feel like I shouldn't be held back by saying what I feel.
I shouldn't be held back by what I feel. I mean, look, girlie, I'm not going to stop you from sinking yourself, you know? Like,
What bizarre world does this person live in?
She did something very similar to me when
This
my
person?
Roblox. Yeah, she's one
Okay.
of the people who spoke ill about me when my Roblox trauma happened, and I, also talked about like the LGBT and from a Christian perspective what it's about. So wasn't surprised when I saw this.
Okay, let's continue.
look, I'm just here to report on it. I'll just show this and say not a word. Oh, yeah, we're not done. Hold on, I got more for you.
Can y'all stop with that, dude? Again, I have a hot take with that. I feel like it's stupid that a certain race can't say a certain word. Like, that's dumb to me. I feel like that alone is already racist as it is, but that's my take on it.
So let me get this straight, Dad. Let me stand up for this. Hold on, I need to make sure I get this straight. Let me stand up. So you're telling me that it's discrimination to not use a word that is used to discriminate against people. Make it make sense.
Wait,
Like-
what? That's not
Like man,
what they said. What the hell? Okay.
like woman. You know, words that hurt your feelings, like you're a dude, perhaps. I don't know, just throwing it out there. Okay, so this is a thing where now you have. Is this very prevalent in the VTubing community? Just this ideology that I can't believe that there is. You think that there's just a man and just a woman. They're cooked. Like, is this a thing? This a like.
It's like it's a thing to take something that you say and just completely pardon my French, but fuck it into oblivion, where it's like not even close to like it's not even close to anything that was said, and then they write off that and get mad at you.
Yep. It's happened
even
so
that.
many times, man.
And even what you said about how if you say something that's that's like a basic truth, like a observable reality, that it's a bad thing to say it because it hurts people's feelings.
This idea of the feelings is amazing. Just this hardcore idea of like, you hurt my fifis, and that's discrimination, or that's hurtful because of that. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that the problem with that is obvious. Like, if you just think about it logically, that if that were true, then I could just say the same thing, that it hurts my feelings that you say that I'm not allowed to say that therefore like you're hurting my feelings and that's dealing damage to me, right? And we could go down this spiral like all day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I think that's the thing about this is once you actually start pressing against the thought process here, it falls apart.
Yeah.
And you can use their logic against them, and then ultimately that only hurts their feelings a little bit more.
So I got bad news for you in regards to this. So the problem is that a lot of people that are like this, they're literally incapable of actually parsing like that level of logic. Like and I'm not saying that they're like worse people because of this, but there are a lot of humans that just can't do this at all. And you might as well be you might as well be trying to run like an N64 game on a PlayStation. Like it's just like it's like that level of like programming, software, hardware like difference that there's really it's kind of just impossible to communicate with them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think at a certain point, if once again, I go back to the idea of I have a hard time validating somebody if they can't validate themselves, right? If that's where I'm at on this. And like, dude, if you're a grown ass person, by all means, you do what you want to do, right? And I realize that there'll be people who take this, they'll clip this, and they'll say this is so hateful, right? But if you're a grown ass adult, you do what you want. You just don't need to do it out in public. That's all, right? And if you want to do it online, okay, whatever, you do your thing. But this idea that this VTuber thinks that this other VTuber who thinks that a man's and a woman is quote unquote cooked. This is not like a 50-50 issue. This is like a 90-10 issue over here, where the vast majority of people, and probably more than that, no actual reality, no actual biology over here. But they refuse to accept that because they are in their own kind of delusional space, in hoping that they get, I don't know, accepted for what they are or what they aren't. It's funny. I watched a really interesting documentary the other day, and maybe we'll need to react to this on the show sometime. It was about a 20-minute video the other day, specifically about the furry fandom. And it talked about, and you know, there's a lot of gamers in the furry fandom, right? Obviously, but it talked about the demographic breakdown specifically of people in the furry world, and a lot of people in the furry world. It's mostly white dudes under 18 who have autism. Like that's the general consensus of it, right? An autistic breakdown. They're pretty autistic, under 18 white kids, white boys in particular, right? And they feel like the furry suit kind of shields them and it allows them to be this fursona, right? And to a lesser, or I guess to the same extent, I could see this situation with people in the VTubing space. Not saying y'all, I'm just saying just in general, where these are people who are who aren't self-confident. They use this as a way to project what they want to be, and it's who they want to be, but they can't. But that's not who they are in real life. Is that fair?
I think so. Yeah. Like if it just trying to think of like all possible. I think that is fair, because even if you were to say like, well, anime is more aesthetic and I just prefer anime, then that would still apply. That like you would want to be that. So yeah, I think that is fair actually. What do you think, Celestium?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair statement. Everybody has their reasons and want to be what they're not.
Sure.
Escapism, basically. Oh yeah, 100%. I love anime.
Yeah,
that's my reason. Anime is just better.
Like I said, everybody has their reason. I think in a situation like that, where this person is, clearly upset, like the idea of them shaking their head while they are, and shaking their head like so defiantly, and just the idea that while they're talking about this, it's to me, this comes off as like a toddler. This like, no, you're not going to tell me this is true. You know what I mean? Like if you've ever seen a toddler have a temper tantrum, that's what this looks like up here.
That's what
I think it's pride. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say this is pride, and they tried, or Alana tried canceling, Mia, and it hasn't worked. It actually backfired pretty hard. Mia's popping off now.
Yeah, this is the streamer Mia over on X, and probably should follow her. So yeah, she's growing quickly because of this, and that's the one thing that like. I think Mia over here, yeah, that's her name, Mia. Like, if anything, she should be saying thank you to this person. Thank you for putting eyes on me and growing my audience here. this goes back to what we were just talking about a little bit ago, Celestium. Like this is ultimately going to backfire.
Yeah.
know? So good for Mia, good for you. They continue to go down here. Let's see what this. I'm just curious what this is here. This says, by the way, in case you didn't know, this streamer is transphobic. This video is posted on January 11th of this year. Okay, let's see what Mia. Are y'all familiar with Mia?
Nope. Until this controversy, no.
Okay.
And I think this was the person who kind of kicked it off, like the whole drama, the trans person who posted this.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
The whole LGBTQ stuff, I never liked it. I'm not homophobic. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. However, it is a problem when you're talking about transgender stuff.
Okay, so that's the original video right there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, good for Mia right there. And at the end of the day, she should probably send this dude a high five saying, thanks for exposing me to an entirely new audience and growing me dramatically. Appreciate that. Every time you guys try to do this, it blows up in your face. Appreciate you. That's great. So, all right. We got a few more stories to hit today. But before we do, I got to put more people on the wall. This has been stupid.
This is crazy. But I also have some Leaflit assets, so I'm just going to start playing them for everybody. All right.
Guy Hemlock.
Guy Hemlock for 100. Says that was. Oh my God. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, wait a second. I can't read. That wasn't a Leaflit frog at all, and I wasn't going to try further, but I am now. N64 will not go quietly into the night. Oh, hell yeah, it will. Thank you very much, Guy Hemlock. Because
it's not Guy and Hemlock.
It's totally Guy and Hemlock. Hang on, no, we're gonna play more Leaflit now.
It's Gen, like Gen.
It's totally Guy. One Christmas, my parents got me a Dreamcast for a big gift and got my sister an N64 for her big gift. My sister never really played games. That year, I basically got 2 big gifts. I love the N64, but I have to go PlayStation 1 just for the game library. So that's 50 right there from Hayden. But then he came in with another 50. So I'm gonna grab Leaflit and says, oh, and this for PlayStation 1 as well, because it's my birthday too. Happy birthday, Hayden. Thank you for making my day.
I have a feeling you're lying.
Thank you for making my day so much.
Hayden, it's your birthday too? Let's go.
And then we got more Leaflit because Game Master for 50 says, I'm happy the GBA won yesterday, but N64 slaps the shit out of PlayStation. Everyone has their wrong opinions. Decon, or Acon, I should say. Sorry, let me go grab some Leaflit. There you go. For 50 says, how they shake their head, no, just irritates me. And 50 for PlayStation 1. Thank you. And then Game Master came in with another, and I gotta go and get Leaflit again. And he says, also, I loved both handhelds. Superstar Saga was my favorite, and Mario Hoops 3-on-3 was my most frustrating to 100%, and where you need 200-point difference in each round and difficulty to get the best trophy, and I had to use a action replay to get the rest. So
for nothing.
For nothing. All right. Thank you very much, Game Master. And then
thank you.
Palydan for 20 says N64 because it came with Mario 64. PlayStation 1 just had a demo disc. Didn't know. Had no games until we went and rented Tomb Raider and Crash at Blockbuster. Then the night we were supposed to return them, but didn't. Blockbuster burned down. So you saved those games from being burnt to the ground.
Wow.
Way to go. You saved those games. I hope you still have them.
That's
and Hyena Fur just came in for 20, says, that is dependent upon the person. Characters and personas go one of 2 ways. The idealized self or the actual self, but as an insert species. There's also furries who don't have a persona and just play character like actors.
Yeah, I really think we should take a look at that video on the stream. It was a really, the guy looks at that fandom very objectively and looks at just data and breaks it down. I'll need to find it in my history and we can react to it because there's a lot in there. And, you know, in the Venn diagram of gaming and anime and all, like, I do feel like there's a big crossover in there. If you've ever been to a gaming con, you've seen it, right? And I don't think that's like mean to say. It's just the facts. It is what it is. So let's real quick. Can we get the names of the whole panel on screen? Yeah, for sure. And by the way, this is We do have all their information down in the descriptions, of course. So yes, there we go. You can pop their names right there. And yes, happy birthday to you, Phoenix. All right. Speaking of birthday,
I have a
Phoenix,
name.
What's that?
I can't believe it. I have a name on here. This is
I know.
great.
Sorry. We should do that more often. All right. Phoenix.
Failed science lab experiment. No.
$1,982.72 for the PlayStation 1 and 1 million.
Put it back.
All right.
Put it
One
back.
second.
Failed science lab.
$1,607.99 for the N64. We're still in it, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in it.
Okay, look, this is stupid. It's incredibly dumb, but yeah, I guess technically the N64 could come back. Oh my God!
Whoa. 400.
What the
Yes!
fuck?
Yes.
Yes!
Holy crap!
Let's go.
Game GME.
Yes!
No!
Dollars.
No!
Just to blabs. Yesterday, you did not put Super Smash Brothers in the top 3. I want you fired. Out of a cannon into the sun. If anyone got that reference, you're an OG. 50 and this for the N64.
Wow.
This is great.
Unbelievable.
Thank you
I
very
was
much.
having such a good day.
Okay, Phoenix, let's
Daru.
get the update real quick.
I
Where
can't
are
wait.
we right now?
Here we go. It is $1,982.72 for the PlayStation 1 and $2,057.99 for the N64. We should probably just wrap it up now and move on. Okay, goodbye,
Yes.
everyone. End of side scrollers.
No!
Wow. All right. This is stupid. The winner will advance after today. And by the way, this is round 1 here. This is a very intense battle. We'll see what happens here the rest of the way. Phoenix, I don't
like chat today.
I love them.
We have $100.
Yes!
L Blabs N60. I feel like we should just kind of sit here and see how this plays out. Why even go to another story?
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna change my tune now because chat's just doing this to make me sad. I love the N64.
Atta girl!
Now they're gonna go to PlayStation.
No, they're not.
Punish
They
Buster
literally do the opposite of what I like. We've discussed this already.
with $100. Punish Buster. Thank you so much for that. That is insane. Also, we have $50 for the PlayStation 1.
I knew I
Kudai,
liked you.
why? Why?
That's so nice. I'm gonna Kuro. Is it? How do you say it?
Kudai.
Kuro. All right. We're just gonna let this thing play out. This is stupid. I'm gonna let you right now. This is easily the dumbest show we've ever done, and the support is ridiculous. And you guys are clearly very.
Uh-oh.
Who is this guy?
It's Crazy Ernie from Crazy Ernie's Used Car Emporium.
Wanted to be almost as cool as Shamsa. And the console war here is a ridiculous round 1 matchup. This would be like March Madness pitting a 1 seed and 2 seed against each other in the first round. N64 is goated, but it's very close. So, N64.
Yes, for how much?
Yes!
How much is that?
Lake Monster.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
incredibly rare gold sticker. 1,000.
What the fuck? No!
$1. $1,001 from Lake Monster.
Thank you very much. Blabs, get fucked.
Go fuck yourself, Phoenix. No!
Already did.
This is Phoenix right now.
Dick.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Look, gather round, friends. This is about to get nuts. It's about to get nuts today. All right.
I'm just gonna start playing everybody at this point. We got Kersha, we got Mitsu. It's fine. We have Leaflit. Just everybody.
We have
That one's funny.
Just frolicking along over here.
Everybody's frolicking together, okay? We're all frolicking here together, except for Var. She's like, no, get fucked. Absolutely not. Pickle's here. We got City, and then apparently Kay doesn't frolic either. She just gives you the middle finger, and it's absolutely my favorite.
We're
Okay.
all gay friends here. That's great. Gyn came in with $100. His Leaflit is attractive. Celestium is awesome. My name is never pronounced right. And the N64 is going to win. That's another for the N64. $100.
Sad little
16-bit
bug.
dude. $200 for the PlayStation 1.
I mean, we're absolutely buried right now, but thank you. Look, you get Jake.
There he is. 16-bit dude. I'm going to have to. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Daniel came in with the 50. Says, I love the PlayStation 1 that my older brother, Blaz, please read.
All right, he's retired. I love
Yes.
the PlayStation 1 that my older brother definitely didn't borrow from his friend to get for us. But I want to remind everyone the PlayStation was supposed to be for the SNES, and the N64 did more for the industry as a whole. N64 for the win. I don't think Phoenix grabbed that one, or did he? No, he did. Okay, fine.
Thank you, Daniel.
Oh, he went and grabbed his green. You know what? No. Stop pressing buttons. Okay, anyway, N64 is a true OG of all consoles. Give me a Leaflit frolicking. There you go.
Unbelievable.
I finished it, by the way. Where should I upload it?
Oh, send it to me or Discord or DMs on Twitter. Is it on Drive?
No, I
Wow.
can send it to you on just through Discord.
Chat,
All
if
right.
you
Yeah,
love
Discord.
Leaflit, you're gonna donate all of your money to the N64.
No.
Wow.
No.
It's
Look at this.
unbelievable.
Blab sucks some big N64 wang. I hate this. I'm a Crash Bandicoot person. What the hell?
Crash Bandicoot.
Alright. I think I removed the sound. I think it's good.
Bandicoot.
Labs.
All right, let me do some testing here. Please hold. Yeah, there's no audio. Okay, I'm gonna download. Okay, we got another Leaflet coming in real fast. Okay, here, Phoenix, make yourself useful, you freaking N64 simp. Read that.
It ain't much, but the N64 is the best of the era, the best, the greatest console that has ever lived. The N64. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, whatever, man. Something that dissident, undecided. Oh my God, freaking can't read that. Shut up, Craig. You can't even read your mom. Anyway, the PlayStation.
Undecided at 5903 says the PS1 has a lot of amazing games, and it does. And it is better, but I grew up on the N64, so $10 for the
literally
far
saying it's-
superior console,
You're saying
N64.
PlayStation 1 is better, but no. Okay. Oh, I don't care. Anyway, here's Leaflet's new frolic. I like that one. We're
boy.
gonna get rid of the other one. This one's a lot
That's so
better.
lovely. That's
There you go.
lovely. Look at
That's
her
so
go.
cute. I love that one.
This is a total blowout, and not the good kind. I'm very sad.
Blabs, listen, I just want to
This
let
is
you
a good
know.
one?
Even if someone came in right now with $1,000, and that would be very generous, but even if they did, you'd still get fucked right now. You'd still lose.
All right, let's
I
see.
can't hear you. Okay. Hey,
Finish your chant.
comes for 50 says, well, hang on, let me go grab Leaflet again. There you go. Congrats on 64. We'll put this on the PlayStation 1. That's 50 for
I did.
PlayStation 1. Thank you
did.
very
All
much.
right, Phoenix, let's get an update here.
Yeah,
Go
here we
ahead.
go.
Look, this has been stupid today.
It has been. Here we go. It is $2,282.72 versus
You're all gay.
$3,483.98. I want to say thank God we redid the bracket system on this one.
You're all gay. All of
I
you.
feel like we should just have them both advance.
yeah. Yeah.
Holy crap. This is stupid, and we appreciate the support.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, let's. We were going to do other stories, but we're not going to do any other stories. We have we got to get to today in gaming history, and then we'll put a true bow on the present that has been this battle between the N64 and the PlayStation. So let's get into it, friends. Blabs, are you ready?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Today in gaming history with Vlad.
Yeah, do it. Step on me, mommy. No, it's Dad, is that after this, I want to go eat chili and turn into that, whatever the fuck that was. So, just gonna go eat my feelings. Shut up, Phoenix. All right, March 10th, everybody. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis was released in 2003. We have Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number, releasing in 2015. And then this one, because we played the pinball machine last time. Pinball FX, Indiana Jones, The Pinball Adventure, releasing back in 2022. And the thing is, I know it's Mario Day. We had a whole segment for Mario March 10th. So it wasn't in gaming history, any of that shit, because it was supposed to be its own segment. So anyway, it's fine.
Thank you, Blabs.
Yeah, whatever.
Your rage, I can feel your rage right now.
If you want to cry on camera, that's fine. It's just something for me to power up to
suck
later.
my dick.
I love the dynamic there. It's so fun.
I'm between them now, so they have to.
Yeah.
They can be angry.
Start fighting between Celeste.
The kids over here, just if you can just put your arms, like keep them separated a little bit. It's like dad in the back, like when you're driving and your kids are arguing, you got to put your arm in behind you.
Yeah.
It's like, you shut up back there. All right. Some noticeable. Hey, thank you so much, Emerald, for your balls. There's more for N64. Some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs.
I didn't miss fuck all. It was planned.
Guys, I'd just like to apologize for Blabs.
And so racist.
Unbelievable.
We didn't even talk about black people. There she is again.
She's so mad. She's just going in, just being so upset about this. Her attitude today has been very poor. And I'd just like to apologize for her.
A reflection of side scrollers. No.
Yes.
You put them next to each other, it's over.
Hold on. Let's.
Oh, there you go.
Let's do this. There we go.
Yay!
I'm not happy.
We put our friends between the kids over here. Here we go. I'll add it as well. All right. Listen, you guys just separate a little bit. All right. Just relax. Some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs.
I didn't miss fuck all though.
Unbelievable, the language on this young lady. Include Panzer Dragoon for the Sega Saturn. Phoenix, I know you're upset about that one.
Yeah, that's a biggie. Okay, but thank God we've got pinball on there.
You missed Magical Poppin'. That's one of the best games ever.
Phoenix is unhappy.
See, look at Magical Poppin'. That's right, Leaflit.
One of the best games of all time.
Yeah, that's a shoot 'em up, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my fault. I appreciate how confident you were with that. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry. You must have been thinking of Magical Poppin' because Magical Poppin' is not a beat 'em up. As a matter of fact, it is a side-scrolling game with a sword here.
That's so cute.
Which does look pretty
Link?
fun. Yeah, no, definitely not Link over here.
Okay.
Thanks to World of Long Plays and your buffering here. I'll come back to that in a minute. But some other noticeable games include Klonoa over
Klonoa.
here. That was a big one for the PlayStation.
I
Star
prefer
Wars.
quinoa.
Not even close to the same thing, Blabs. You like that though? Jurassic Park Operation Genesis.
I've never played it, but it was on the list if you paid attention.
I was not. Sorry, Blabs. I was just kind
Yeah, I know.
put
Get fucked. I
Jedi.
knew he wasn't listening. That's why.
Here's Magical Poppin', by the way. Looks great.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, how fun is that? Looks like. Are you kidding me? Stop that.
They don't
right.
want you to share it.
No, it does not. Zone of the Enders, the second runner.
Oh, the game was so good.
Yeah, that was
Like
notable.
actually, like I'm not reading this line.
that was really good. Yeah. Let's see. Mad World.
Mad
for
World.
the Wii. Ooh, man.
Hidden gem.
Yes, all black and
Warhammer.
white except for the red blood. 2009 for the Wii. That was a classic right there. Warhammer, Dawn of War 2.
Jeez, Dynasty War.
Dynasty Warrior 7. The spinoff of Okami Den.
Really? They had a
2011.
spin-off?
Yeah, for the DS. Yeah, right there. Let's see. City Skylines, Hotline Miami, Wrong Number. That's a pretty good one right there.
Oh, no.
And let's see. Oh, here you go, Blabs. This is your favorite game, White Day.
Best day ever.
Hell yeah, dog.
That's right. She refuses to play Black Day for some reason. It's really weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Deep-seated
Huh?
racism.
It's
Weird.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps released.
Wow.
That was a big game right there.
Well,
I
no, but
was in
again, thank
college.
God the pinball game was on there so that we
That's
got
right.
that
Yeah,
covered.
it is really important that we all stop down and know that Ori was not included, but yeah, Indiana Jones Pinball was.
Yeah, giving you different games. And besides the fact that it ties into the arcade we were at, with all those pinballs.
Oh, by the way, if they didn't make those pinballs like little boulders, missed fucking opportunity. That's what they should have done. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that for sure. Chances are they did not. All right. What a stupid day. Tavos came in with the 50. Says, is that Leaflit, creator of the hit Angel Sword tabletop RPG? Also, N64, no contest. PS1 may have a big library, but anyone who had the N64 knows how well it pulled friends together for a night of gaming. Talvos, hey, I want to let you know, that is Leaflit, creator of the hit Angel Sword tabletop RPG. Isn't that great? Thank you very much, Talvos. Let's get you on the wall as well. Lots of friends making their way on the wall today. Stupid amount of friends. That's ridiculous. All right. This is it here. Phoenix, we have 16 super chats to read.
Okay.
And I will continue to read them until they stop coming in.
Okay.
But this is the final rush here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see it, and
Sure.
let's keep this up. Phoenix, maybe if you want to add a little bit of music underneath this, maybe some, I don't know if you have any production value you can put underneath this or something. Can you put that game show music underneath it? Yeah?
You got that?
Yeah. Go. How about you let that play as
Okay.
we're now in the stretch run, Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay. How the turntables. It is $2,287.72 for the PlayStation 1. And good Lord, $3,543.98 for the far superior N64. Thank you for making my birthday wishes come true. I hope you do the same next year when it's my birthday. Thank you so much, everybody.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because Corona Soul says, will you please play the short clip for Plus Chat? This is for the PlayStation 1. Okay, Blast, pull it up, but we'll do that in a second. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, pull it up, we'll do it in a second. We have $5 from Suko Sudo. Says, I used to play the PS1. I used to do the PS1 disc swap trick to play CD burn games back in the 90s. Leaflit knows what I'm talking about. Can't do that for the N64. So PlayStation 1, there's 5.
That's desperation right there. That is the childhood desperation of wanting to play games.
We have 5 right here with nothing. Says Elra has a habit of taking things out of context and reporting on it. She's done it so much since with the Cinder drama. Thank you for that. Red Banana Gaming with 2 says N64 is the greatest console ever. 2 for the N64. 10 from Alejandro says, let's see Nintendo versus Pretendo. Nintendo for the win. There's
I'm playing
10 for
Italian
Nintendo.
music for Blabs, by the way.
I
thought that was
know.
good
Did you
too.
not see me giving you a nasty look behind the scenes?
I wasn't paying attention to. Neither was the chat with their donuts. Get fucked.
Yeah, apparently.
VW Taz says Arcade 92 has an area where you can play older consoles, and they are 10 minutes from Louisville, Craig. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because that is actually the location that we filmed last year's Real Game Awards at. So, yes, I'm familiar with Arcade 92. Noid Killer, 10 for N64. SD0 says this donation should turn the tide for the PlayStation 1. That's 2
Oh, yeah.
for the
Thanks, man.
PlayStation.
They really
Game
helped.
Hunter for 20 says, I wonder if all the haters are going to be aware of the W-based VTubers that will be in the Asmongold Kirsha JRPG. VTuber summoning will have many different forums and how to upgrade the summoning systems. Money for the PlayStation right there. 20 for the PlayStation. The Palidan says, y'all realize that the N64 versus PlayStation 1 raised almost $6,000 for Ume Blab's race. $5 for the N64. Good point. Good point, Palidan. We're going to need to get her out there. Saint says, a plague on your house. PlayStation 1. Wow.
You tell him.
Hidden Gem Gamer says the N64 the best multiplayer games. Rayman 2, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, and pretty much every multiplayer game was better on the PlayStation, on the N64 because of the analog stick. So many PlayStation 1 games had to be altered because no stick.
What is that? Is that a value of anything?
Let's do $350 for that right there for the N64.
$3.50 or $350?
Yep. $3.50.
Oh, shut up.
Sergey came in and says, "Oh, don't be sad, Blabs. Here's one for the PlayStation 1. Just kidding, N64. There's 2 for the PlayStation.
You have gay in your name.
Alpha Chad came in, says, in my humble opinion, I think Celestium cancellation was another Anna Valens plot. Dude dropped a breaking post on Blue Sky an hour after Celestium made the announcement.
Wait, really?
We'll need to check that out. Maybe you can find that. Alpha Chad, there's 10 right there for nothing. Ram Bam says, I have no preference. Just to say thank you for the utter insanity and hilarity the stream has devolved into. Yes, we are pretty fucked up over here. Appreciate that, Ram Bam. Rubba Dub Dub for $9.99 says, you should do a round at the end that brings back the top scoring eliminated consoles for a second chance into the tournament. Also N64. I love the idea, Rubba Dub Dub. Hidden Gym Gamers for 10 says the N64 are the best multiplayer games. Rayman 2. Yes, we had that. Let's add 10 more to the N64. John says Ori and the Will of the Smiths for nothing. Thank you so much, John. And finally, 10 from Scrap Gamer says Mad World to this day is my favorite hack and slash. If you're still craving some Mad World action, then I recommend checking out Anarchy Reigns. Also, here we go. PS1, here we go. Stomp, stomp.
So is that for PS1?
That is. Here we go, PS1. Here we go. That's what that was. And Akon with the $20 says, here's 10 for each. Love this matchup. Get ready to run, Blabs. At 10 for each, why not? Commodore Fan says, the N64 did have an unofficial CD drive that could be played burn games and was used as a dev kit. Called the Dr. Bung 64. Look it up. N64 for the win. 10 for the N64. And finally, Commodore Fan says, sorry for the typos. My glasses broke. And I'm on an old backup pair. Lol. Thank you for that, Commodore Fan. There we are, friends.
Can I say something for Phoenix?
You may.
So this is what I was asking earlier. Like, what do you mean by which console's better, right? Like, you could say that the games are like maybe better, like the total amount of games. Like, there are more good games on the PlayStation. You could say that, right? But if you're talking about the console, though, which one had the most impact on gaming in general, right? Like, it's like I said, Rumble Pack, other console integration, like with
genre-defining games that have echoed across decades
that
afterwards.
Too.
Also, $1,300 is also a correct answer difference.
True, but you also have like the four player controllers, right? Like four controller slots.
Absolutely.
Like all of these things are things that are like standard now. That the N64 did, and even PlayStation later on had to copy a lot of things. I mean, what did the PlayStation do? CDs, like it's not even like innovative for like the actual system itself, right? That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Hey, get wrecked, everybody. Get wrecked over here from Leaflit. All right. By the way, we do Celestium. It looks like you found those posts that were referenced there. This is from another guy who thinks he's a girl.
Oh my god! This is the person who did the hit pieces on Kirsha and threw me in there too. Goodness freaking gracious,
Okay,
man!
What,
Anna Valens?
Yeah,
All right.
Philip.
Good old Phil over here is the second worst Phil on the show today, or maybe the first. I don't know. We'll see. Anti-LGBTQ Christian VTuber Celestium has been banned from Twitch temporarily. She is best known for making anti-LGBTQ comments to random players on Roblox during one of her streams. All right. So that's the post here, huh?
If you want to scroll down,
Okay, random players here meeting a group unaffiliated with their stream just happened to be in the same instance of the game. It seems Celestium sent a cease and desist to the VTuber that seemingly got her Twitch account temporarily banned. What's this about?
Oh yeah, so on Reddit, this guy's insane. He was posting, kind of schizo posting on his own subreddit that he made for himself.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
like,
not even joking.
That's like next level, like pathetic behavior. Actually, that's crazy.
I said this before. There's nothing worse than a narcissist who is
a sociopath too.
Yeah, right. You're right. I guess that's the right. Yeah, I have a better way of saying that, but I failed right there immediately. Well, anyways, look, like I said, Celestium, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine, which is more than we can say for the PlayStation 1. As the PlayStation 1 officially this early on has been eliminated. Phoenix.
$2,345.72 is. This is the final total, correct?
This is the final total.
For
Actually,
the
hold
place.
on. Pin Jim Gamers came in with 10, adding salt to the wound.
There we go.
So when I was 6, my mom didn't want me playing Goldeneye or PD. So I snuck over to a friend's house
Perfect
and played
Dark.
it there. Oh, Perfect Dark. I have fond memories of the 4-player games. N64 was also better. Also had a better expansion pack. Thank you so much. All right, the final totals here today.
$2,345.72 for the PlayStation 1 and $3,626.47 for the N64. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, the Nintendo 64, the greatest console that may have ever existed. N64.
To round 2 in a battle to the death. Thank you to Shamsa and Lake Monster. Lake Monster, who came in and just threw down right on the table, advancing the PlayStation 1. Actually, no. The N64. No. Which one's advancing, Phoenix? Say it out loud with your chest.
The one that is advancing is the Nintendo 64, the true titan of consoles. Thank you to everyone who contributed to this victory and made my birthday that much more special. I hope you guys can do it again next year, unlike this fraud here who says that it's every single day. Thank you again so much. Thank you so much.
Celestium, would you like to give a speech for the N64, an acceptance speech?
PlayStation will never win another fight again.
Ooh, that sounds like an
Damn.
anime. That sounds like an anime right there. PlayStation will never win another fight again.
The villain arc.
All right, look, that was stupid. That was dumb. We will continue this fight tomorrow.
What are we, Halo? Master Chief? Continue the fight.
This is only day 2 of our greatest console ever tournament tomorrow. Tomorrow we go back to the other side of the bracket. There we are, Phoenix. Let's go check that out. We'll be finding out the competitor between the GBA.
That's going to be a good one.
And the Nintendo DS. I will tell you this right now. Should I tell them what one of the competitors is?
You should.
Tomorrow, one of the competitors will be the Super Nintendo.
There we go. Here we go, baby.
If you thought today was hot, tomorrow the entire internet may just burn down. This is going to be nuts. The Super Nintendo tomorrow, we'll find out who it's taking on. With that said, Celestium's information is down below. Leaflit's information is down below. I highly encourage you to go check out all of their stuff. And Leaflit, I understand you have a game out that you...
RPG.angelsword.com if you like Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder, but you want to try a new one that has more dynamic combat. A lot of people that play it, they don't want to go back to D&D, and it's free to play. RPG.angelsword.com. Thank you so much.
I've heard really, really great things about this. It's a high quality video game right there. It's good. So,
what tabletop updates every 2 weeks? Ours is the only one.
Hey, get screwed, rest of tabletop gaming. All right, Celestium. Any last closing words before we roll out?
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone here for being so amazing. And Phoenix, I'm not a fraud.
Ooh. Son of a bitch. Well, all right, then happy birthday to you, all right? We both can celebrate our cakes today. It's for me and you. Here you go. Yeah, blow out the candles, you fraud.
I can't do it.
Everybody was on their best behavior today, except for Blabs.
Yeah.
You're getting fucked.
All right, time to roll out. We'll be back again tomorrow with our amazing matchup of tomorrow's greatest console.
No! We can't. We have to put this one right in.
Whoa! It's Gin Hemlock. Came in with a 50, says, I play tabletop RPG. It's fun. Play it.
Gen's the hero of Moraine, actually. Had a very epic arc Yeah, and the
And-
story.
There is an I and play it, much like Nintendo 64. So 50 to N64 as well. It sounds good. Thank you so much.
It's closed. It's closed. It's closed.
Oh,
Phoenix.
damn it.
You can't,
Shut
you
up,
can't pile
Phoenix.
on. All right, what a ridiculous matchup today. Just dumb. Thank you guys very much for showing up, being a part of our life. We'll be back
Look at him!
tomorrow.
Look at him just laughing over there, laughing his ass off.
I love this. I love this so much. I got to keep you kids separated. We'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. when we are joined by
Archikins.
Ooh, Arch. Arch will be joining us. That'll be a great time. So join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. Arch has been doing a lot of great things in his videos lately, which is contrast to his usual videos because they usually
And he wants
suck.
to talk about
No, I'm just
Fortnite.
kidding. What's
Oh,
that?
goodness gracious.
And he wants to talk about Fortnite.
Ooh, that should be fun. All right, guys, thank you so much for all your support today. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fatality, whatever.
PlayStation.
Fuck you!
You could have just farted. It would have been fine.